Hey everybody, welcome back to Is It a Buy? I'm so sorry. I guess we had a technical difficulty where my connection did just cut out. So I had to go reset my modem and my router, and that was a pain. So sorry about that. I'm going to wait for a few people to join in and see what is going on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry guys, I had to reset my my internet. I don't know what happened, or it was just crashed. So I just turned it off and back on. I'm gonna leave this open so I'm not making noises. Okay, so let's continue. Let's see what's going on with AMC and GameStop in the after hours. So taking a look in the after hours, it looks like, hey, AMC is doing a great job, guys. I'm so hyped up. This could be a great setup for tomorrow. This could be a freaking fantastic setup for tomorrow. And if this stock continues to rally, then that'll be fantastic. Currently at 1370 in after hours, which is so nice. We're about to pass. What was the high for today? The high 1366. So we did pass the high for today currently in the after hours. So man, if this continues, this could be huge for tomorrow. Very good. Very good. Awesome. So, as you saw today, so today was just a flat day on AMC, which, you know what, I will take that all day long. Take a flat day rather than a down day. Even the down days, they're coming. Don't get me wrong. But I don't mind a flat day at all. A little bit of consolidation. It just, helps. I feel like it just helps people get a little more, just patient. Just don't worry about it. It's okay. GameStop is really testing the diamond hands. These guys, these poor guys are just had a rough week, and so hopefully they're just going to continue to hold, and hopefully they'll be good. They'll be okay. They will be okay. All right, let me take a look. Let me make sure everything is going smoothly here. It was not so smooth just now, so let's make sure everything is looking nice and good. Very nice. Excellent. Eric, what is up, my friend? Hoping for 1501. Yo, hey, Love Life. Sorry, I don't know what happened. My internet just crapped out on me. That was terrible. Hoping for 1501. Eric, we're on the same page, my friend. We're on the same page. The same exact page. Man. Same exact page. Especially because, and as we know, I'm sure we're looking at the same exact reason. I've been streaming all day. So you guys, Eric, I think you missed it, my friend. DSA, welcome, my friend. I will take a look at that in just a second after I cover this point on AMC. And so AMC, we do want, I'm with Eric 100% on this one. All I want is that sweet little 1501 right here for these options to expire in the money. This in the money, this is 4.8 million contracts that would expire in the money. That is exactly what we are looking for. That's a lot of contracts in the money. Okay, so taking a look, let's take a look at that stock really quick. DNN. Felt a vibration, but I don't think it was mine. You guys ever get those phantom vibrations? You think like your phone vibrates or something, and it's like just your mind is actually insane. Just me? Okay. Yeah, those call options. Whew. DNN, yes. Great. Let's see what's going on. Check out DNN. Let's see what these guys do. So DNN is a uranium exploration and development company. Whoa. Oh, you know what? I've looked into this one before. I wish I would have drawn my trend lines, but I really, and this is where it gets a little tricky. I don't know the uses of uranium or anything unless you like build bombs or something with it, and or maybe use it for energy. So after hours, gang, let's go. What's up, Grant? So unfortunately, I'm kind of limited in my knowledge of this, but here's the deal. Just take what I say for what it is, and you know what's going on. Look at the financials. Let's see how they've been doing quarter over quarter. Looks like they've been had a rough quarter over here, and this is the middle of the pandemic, so can't really blame them unless they're doing, something like that. But let's take a look at the rest. As far as the profit goes, you know what? Not bad. They kind of recovered. They still have a little ways to go. To go. Not quite profitable just yet. But let's take a look at the institutional ownership, 14.72, not too bad. I do like to see a lot of institutional ownership, but take that for what that is. Uranium miners buying their commodity is a new and positive, analyst says. I don't know who this analyst is. Maybe they don't know anything, but, I'm wishing the best. Let's take a look at the charts that we have over the 1 month. So kind of going up and down, up and down. Let's look at the 3 month. Maybe that'll give me a better macroscopic view. So macroscopically looking pretty good. Looks like they had a floor around here. They had a nice little run up, did a retracement. Looks like a pretty healthy retracement though. And now it looks like they may have found a new bottom around this level. Let me go ahead and draw this just in case I have to pull up this chart again. And I can have a nice little trend line to help myself out. And I would put it around here. So it looks like they found a new bottom here. Obviously they did kind of pass through, but they came right back up. So not too worried about that. Like a false break, I would say. And so good little run up. A little bit of a retracement. So the question is are they going to retrace further down, or are they going to continue to consolidate? Looks like there may be another line of support here. So it depends on, do I like that line? That line's okay. So I would see if they touch this line, if they respect it, or they continue to go down. But if you feel like they're just going to continue to run, up to you. It depends if they're going to have like news catalysts and stuff like that, okay? So let's go back to where I was. Highly recommend checking out NHIC. All right, NHIC. Let's see what these guys do. Is a blank check company. The company is formed for the purpose of effecting merger, capital stock exchange, asset acquisition, stock purchase, reorganization, or similar business combination with one or more businesses. It intends to identify and acquire business focusing on industrial technology. It has not generated any revenues. Thank you for the transparency there. Good old summary. It's so interesting. Like this company, it doesn't have a listing date. The summary was kind of weird. No financials in here, but institutional ownership says 42.96%. Very, very interesting. I don't understand this kind of company. Maybe this isn't updated in Webull or something. So kind of weird. I do like the institutional ownership though. That's a lot of institutional ownership, which I am a fan of. So taking a look at the 3 month chart. Let's get a good macroscopic view, or I would say semi-macroscopic or macroscopic. Kind of a little choppy, I can't really tell what they're doing. They had a run and then a big run, and then they consolidated, and then they had a little drop, and then they consolidated again. It looks like here is their level of resistance around this area. I don't really have a line that I really like. Actually, I could probably draw a line. Let's see. Yeah, we could do that. I'll take that. And looks like they might have a line of support as well. This is not my favorite line whatsoever, but I think it captured a good amount of it in it. Pretty small little range as well, so I'll take that. So it looks like the range is going to be between $10.72 and $10.24 approximately. And so kind of a little more microscopically, let's go ahead and look at the 5-day. Whoa, is this a... Oh, low volume. That's probably why this chart looks so crazy. Let's look at the 1 minute. That's even worse. 30 minute. Let's look at the 1 month. Okay, 1 month it is. We'll take a look at. Some of these charts, they just don't load so well in Webull. I don't get it. But SPAC, just CTXR. I gotcha. Canasius. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So yeah, these guys are kind of consolidating. SBAC. All good. CTXR. Whoops. a lot of these charts, they're starting to look the same to me, man. It's crazy. They all have this big run up. I think, was this the cannabis run up also? Like, everything just ran up at the same exact time and then just kind of recorrected with like this tech recorrection. Is crazy. So weird how all these charts are so dang similar to me. I've been looking at charts all day, and that's what we see. I can't really find a nice level of support that I like. Especially look at these two like bottom candles here. Just weird stuff, man. I think I was in this one here. Look at this chart. These two charts are identical. Crazy identical. Wow. Except for this part right here, the rest of it is identical. Man. Anyways, what does CTXR do? The company is focused on developing and commercializing care products with focus on anti-infective products and adjunct cancer care and prescription products. Oh, I have heard of this one. Okay, I know about this one a little bit. It has 3 product candidates: Minoloc, which is a lidocaine formulation. Minorap. Minoloc is a product is an antibiotic lock solution used to treat patients with catheter-related bloodstream infections. Yeah, so I've seen something like this. And the catheters, these are, from my understanding, this is super important because I guess catheter infections are relatively common. And they're super bad for people. It's like super dangerous. I think it's like, I don't want to say toxic to the bloodline or something like that, but it's actually a pretty big, and from my understanding, a relatively common issue. So to find something so basic, and depending on, there's a lot of factors that go into this, but let's say their product is, relatively inexpensive and it works really well, and there's no risk, and blah, blah, blah. And it's as simple, just like, instead of using these catheters, use these catheters. That would be such a good business model, because it doesn't, remember, you don't have to make something, you don't have to build a Tesla to have a good business. You could have made the bottle cap, okay? And that's an excellent invention, It doesn't have to be, you don't have to reinvent something, And I think that's extremely important for people to keep in mind whenever they're following these companies. You don't need something like Microvision, where they're coming up with the autonomy, the LiDAR, which helps autonomous cars like see and stuff. You don't need all that crazy stuff. You need a nice, simple product. Not that this is simple or easy or anything, but it doesn't have to be something so crazy. And I do like pharma. So let's see what else we have going on here. Financials. I'm not sure why nothing's showing up on here. Let me see with the profile listing date. I wonder if they're kind of new or something, or their information hasn't been updated in Webull. No, it looks like fiscal year 20 gross profit. I'm not seeing any profit or any kind of numbers in here. Kind of weird. Excuse me. Institutional ownership looks like it is 1.65%. A little small, but you know what? Vanguard is here. I'm surprised we're not seeing BlackRock. Usually these guys are like holding hands and investing together. So that's pretty funny to see. But taking a look, analysts, wow, look at these price targets. I always try to take these with a grain of salt, but these analysts are really liking this stock. But they don't like AMC, and I like AMC, so maybe we differ on certain things. But hey, I like this company. As far as the chart setup goes, so hard to tell. If you think they bottom out, sometimes these guys go for a run and they bottom out and they hang out and they come back and you're good. So my 10 cents there, because I don't stop talking. Let's take a quick look at AMC and what they're doing. They're up 19% in the after hours to $13.75. You're back. No, Paul, my internet just like literally, I'm chilling, hanging out. I've been hanging out all day since 30 minutes before the bell, and now my internet just shuts off. Like, and knock on wood, it never does that. It never shuts off, and it was shut off like it was just blinking red, which it never does. I have pretty good internet. I don't mind it ever. So weird. Okay, let's see what else happens. AMC, so yeah, sitting up. Hey, not bad. I would love to see this get to $14 before the end of the night. That'd be very nice. And then maybe in the morning, just continue to run. What else do we have? 1384, pushing it up. Yeah, I mean, and we'll see what's going on. Look at this sell wall, though. 32,000 shares. What is happening? Who's selling 32,000 shares at $14? That's weird. That has to be like an institution or something. This is crazy. That's a lot of shares. 33,000 now. This number's going up. Diamond Life, welcome, welcome, welcome. GME, you know, I was talking about, I felt so bad all day for poor GME because I was trying to help. I had all these trend lines and I was trying to say, you know, guys, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But, I kept doing lower trend line, lower trend line, lower trend line. And man, I had a good little run around early afternoon and then, man, just dropped. So at the end of the day, man, it really just bled at the end. I tried to like support it with my good vibes. Unfortunately, I couldn't save it. But you know what? Not too bad. It did end up. It ended just under 1%. But that's okay. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Hopefully they recover. I'm rooting for GameStop. And I hope it goes well. We still have 2 days left, tomorrow and Friday. And I think tomorrow and Friday are going to be some big days. I like how AMC is coming up in the after hours. This is what I was talking about before. Whenever we take a look at the other one. So, thank you so much, Diamond. Yeah. I've been streaming all day. I'm feeling like I'm losing my mind. I've been up since 30 minutes before the bell. But you got to grind. And I know I have to do that. And you know what? I'm willing to put in the time, the energy, and the work to do it. And my throat hurts, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep on going. I've been trying to drink some water, but I think I need something a little more. I don't know what I need. I need some juice or something. So, guys, is this getting larger or is it just me? How much was this before? Was this 33,000? Now it's 34,000. And when 32, 33, 34, hustle will pay off. I appreciate it. I'm trying. This number keeps going up, guys. This is making me a little nervous. Little nervous here. So we're gonna see what happens here. And then another one that 13.99. There's another 2,000. Man, I don't know why they're loading up on the sell side, but it'll probably hold us. It's gonna hold us just under the $14 mark. But you know what? That's okay. I'm sure that'll get eaten up, and that'll be all right. Looking at GameStop, still down in the after hours. After hours sitting at what are we at? 209.38. So, I mean, still just completely negated the entire day for GameStop. And the volume, guys, look at this volume, super low. It's gonna be extremely low. Franco, I'll take a look in a second, my friend, but let me get through this point really quick. So this volume extremely low. Let's take a look at and we've been looking at this for today. Okay, let's zoom in. This is the 1 day candle, so it's gonna look kind of crazy. But the 1 day candle, I happen to know because I've been talking about it all day that AMC on Monday had 277 million in the volume. Okay, and look, 277 compared to 23 million. 277 million. Compared to 23 million. So huge discrepancy in the volume. And then here, even on Tuesday, 35 million. Today, 16 million. Just low volume. AMC had a great volume. And here's that 277 million that I was talking about on Monday, Tuesday, 125 million. And then today, 71 million. So it's declining. I was really anticipating a very nice green day today for AMC, just because of the stimulus checks. I thought the stimulus checks were going to print, and I thought everyone was just going to go heavy into AMC or GameStop or whatever they were bullish on, and I thought we were going to see 2 green days. I really thought so. I guess I thought we could have traded flat as well. I did not see today being a down day, and I guess so far I'm 3 for 3 on my prediction. Tomorrow's a little tricky. So originally, I was anticipating a down day. And it might be the case for AMC, but I guess we'll see. GameStop, now I'm not sure. Oh, it broke 14. Hey, did it eat up that wall? Wait, where's that wall at? I guess I'm sure it'll come back. We'll see. We're not there yet. We got to go to the $14 mark. We'll see where it goes to. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened, but I'll take that all day. Guess we just kind of breeze right through it. No worries, no worries. So, okay, we hit that 1404. Man, what is happening? This is great. And we're going to go back to this chart so I can show you guys why I'm so excited about this. I'm still going to get to you, Franco. Just give me a second, my friend. So, taking a look, guys, this is what we want. We want all of this to happen. Let's look at the... We'll look at the 5-minute chart, okay? And let's go back to... Where am I? Okay, let's go back. Let's zoom out a little bit so this doesn't look so... I moved that trend line and now I have to delete it. Let's go backwards to good old January 27th. You already know what it is. And because I want to analyze this, guys, I've been analyzing this so much. The only piece of information that I was not able to find that I literally tried to purchase was how many options expired the Friday before the January 22nd, which was the Friday before that Wednesday, because I want to see how many calls expired in the options. I've looked at a bunch of different websites. I use a tool called the Wayback Machine, which looks at historical indexed websites. I've used a bunch of different stuff, and unfortunately, nothing has shown me the information that I've been trying to attain. So let's zoom out a little more. Okay, so let's take a look. We are here. So let's take a look, and this is the 5-minute candles, but we can see. So this is the 26th, okay, and remember, so the reason we're looking at this is because these stocks have, for options, it's T plus 2, meaning technically they have 2 days to cover their options, which at the end of the day. So it would make sense that on Tuesday night, the options would be covered, and on Wednesday, they would start covering Tuesday night after the expiration, and they would continue to cover throughout the pre-market in the next day, okay? So this makes sense. So, and Recora, yeah. I'm explaining that right now, okay? And I think this is an important point. Now, I don't think that this is going to be... This may not be what's happening just yet, but keep this in mind. And I think, and I'm going to explain my point of this for the quadruple witching, why at the end of this week, it's important for us to expire over that $15 mark for those additional almost 5 million shares, plus all of the other ones. We did the math today, and it was over 20, well over 20 million shares, which is a very nice chunk. So, and those numbers keep going up because people are still purchasing contracts in the money, or just contracts that are close to the money at least. So, on the end of Tuesday, January 26th, the stock started to go up. It went from $4, and in after hours, it went from $4 to $8, okay? So, that was only in after hours. Then, in pre-market, it jumped from $8, $8.23, look, it jumped all the way up to here, that $13 mark, essentially. And then it continued. This is all pre-market. Look at all this pre-market action. So and look how fast it happened. And that's why it's so important. People ask me, they keep asking me, they say, hey, when should I buy in? And it's like, look, unless you buy in the after hours, whenever this price action is continuing to go up, which they're probably waiting for a pullback, unless you buy in right, at the end of the day or something, or the beginning before it goes up, if your broker doesn't allow you to trade in after hours or pre-market, I mean, think about it. Would you even want to order in pre-market whenever it's at $13 and you see this gap up? You probably wouldn't order. But guess what? At that point, you would have missed your jump. And it's like, it's so scary. So that's why I've been telling people, like, I know it sucks to, purchase in at $13 or whatever, whenever it was $5 a week ago. But if you anticipate it's going to go to $50, it's worth it. Like, it's okay to eat a little bit of that cost to really make your money. And so anyway, so this is the importance of this. So theoretically, these are the call options that expired on the Friday of the 22nd that are being covered. And that's my theory, and I'm trying to prove that theory by finding the call options that expired in the money on January 22nd, 2021. So I don't know if I can recruit anybody to try and look up those numbers. If you find it, oh my gosh, I don't know. I'll give you something. I'll send you a hat or something, because that's hard to find. That was so hard. I literally tried to pay a company to do it, and who were supposed to keep the data, but I don't know if I did it wrong or what, but I wasn't able to achieve it. So it is what it is. So that's what I'm hoping for. Now, if let's say there were 30 million shares that expired in the money on January 22nd, That's huge because remember, for these past few weeks, we've been anticipating this is for 312. We were excited for 16 million shares. You know what I mean? Like, and we only got, I think we only expired at, where did we expire on the 12th? I guess I could look it up, but you know, this is nothing compared to what these numbers are. These numbers are extremely high. These are how many shares. I've already done the math here. So we really just need to look at all the shares. And these shares are, if you add up these two, you know, add up this one and what it be. Anyways, these are, if you add the shares, you would get 18 million. So, or add these shares, sorry. If you add these shares, you get 18 million. And you can see it right here. So, that is where I'm coming from. If we can find what those numbers are, then I think we can anticipate what these numbers are going to go, to. So taking a look here, it's continuing to go up 1409, guys. This could be a great start to the next 2 days of these options or of these just shares just being covered and being in the money. This stock could really freaking run, but only time will tell. And I'm going to cover it all, so don't miss it. Franco, I've been promising my friend that I'm going to cover DLR. Let's take a look really quick and see what's going on. I have not heard of this company, Digital Realty. My apologies. Realty is pretty hot right now. A lot of people are. It's actually pretty interesting because I think a lot of people aren't. I don't know if a lot of people aren't moving, so there's a housing shortage. So a lot of people are buying houses, or maybe it's just because so many people are buying houses because the interest rates are low. I'm not sure which one of those ways it's going, but I purchased the house because the interest rates were so low and it was so hard to find a house. I put bids on 3 houses and it was rough. It was quite an experience. Still debating if I'm going to hold my GME or putting it in AMC. You know, that is the debate of the century. Everyone talks to me. They say, "Hey, Corey, should I put it over here? Should I put it over here?" That's a hard one. That is a hard thing. And that's why I've always been well, I guess I was caught up in AMC, but I've always been in AMC because for me it's easier to see their exit strategy. And their exit strategy is really nothing special. It's just that the economy is opening. People want to go to the movies and get out, and they're not going bankrupt anymore. So it's a little easier for me to see that one. Whereas GameStop, as I mentioned before, I don't think GameStop has been really mentioning what their next plan is, what their next move is. And granted, this is not someone pointed this out to me, and I appreciated that because they said, well, this is more of a technical situation. They're in a technical squeeze. The shorts got greedy, and now they're being forced to cover. So from a technical standpoint, I suppose GameStop does have a potential to squeeze. But I suppose from a true intuitive kind of fundamental way, I like where AMC's at, just because of the reasons I mentioned. So good luck with that one. That's a hard one. So taking a look. Oh, they're in Austin, Texas. I love it. So Digital Realty Trust Inc. What do they do? The company is engaged in the business of owning, acquiring, developing, and operating data centers. It provides data center colocation and interconnection solutions for customers across a range of industry verticals ranging from cloud and information technology services, communications and social networking to finance services, manufacturing, energy, healthcare, and consumer products. Man, they do a lot. They're doing the most. Its portfolio consists of approximately 225 data centers, of which 147 are located in the United States, 41 are located in Europe, 19 located in Latin America, 10 in Asia, and 5 in Australia, 3 in Canada. So a lot of stuff. Wow. Super interesting. I'm super curious to I thought they were going to be real estate You know, it kind of confused me because I see Realty Trust and I think they're in I think of realtors. I don't think of data centers unless they're trading data centers or they're working on. That's a tough one, but I guess we'll see. Financials, hey, looking good. Let's see if the profit has been going up. Consistent profit. I love it. Institutional ownership is insane. We always see these two together. Always see these two at the very top of the list. Vanguard and BlackRock. I love it. They're also at the top right here. Look, these two on GameStop, BlackRock and Vanguard. BlackRock and Vanguard right here. Boom. Right, side by side every time. These guys have to be sister companies or something. Crazy. So let's take a look. So I love the institutional ownership. Big fan of that. As far as a chart setup goes, let's look at the 1 month. Let's go look at the 6 month for a second. Similar pattern to the ones we've been seeing. The question is, do you think they bottomed out and they're going to recover? This could have been the bottom of that. I do think that we did find the bottom of this technical of this. I think. Well, they're just saying tech stock corrections. So, but I think we did have like an overall correction. I think we did find the bottom of that. And so this actually might be a good time to get in. Let's look at it a little more microscopically. Maybe the 1 month. Okay, yeah. So as long as they continue to some crazy price action here, big little, well, I guess they kind of gap down, but I guess it really depends. But I can't really tell you, obviously I can't tell you what to do for the stock, but hey, if you like this stock, I like their business. I like their institutional ownership. Financials look good. This could be a good stock if you think they're going to have a news catalyst, if they're going to run, or you're playing it long term. AMC to the moon. Absolutely. DSA. Yeah, I have 2 shares and both more in AMC, but I have about 2K in GameStop. Man, that I could shift over. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, hey, best of luck. I hope it works out. I don't know. I think it'll work out. It'll probably be fine. Those are famous last words, though, I guess. GME. Yeah, GME has had a rough week. I'm not going to lie. At all. But hey, so people always say, when in doubt, zoom out. What's your average cost, Diamond? I would love to know. Zoom out, guys. Look, they're doing good on the month, not too bad, but it is hard. It's been a rough week for them, but a great month for them. So you have to take that for what it is. Orange County tickets sold out at AMC. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. They're going to continue to open. They're all going to be sold out. People want to go to the movies. I cannot wait to go to the movies. Remember, Marvel and a few other companies, they're saying they're only going to release these big blockbuster movies in theaters. They're not going at home. So like everyone's waiting for like HBO Max to get these movies and all these other platforms, Disney Plus. No, some of these movies are not going to be going there. Okay, you're going to have to wait. And people want. I love the movie experience personally. If you've been around, I love going to the movies, and that's how I feel. Lots of scare tactics being used right now on GME to pull people out. Absolutely. If you look at the news, I mean, I was looking at the news today, and these people are just saying, "Oh, like you should like just all this negative stuff." And then we were watching some of the hearing today, and the hearing was just. I mean, some people will say good things, but we were getting. I guess I was getting frustrated at it because the hearing, they're basically saying, "Oh, retail investors, if they invest by themselves, they lose money, and that's what always happens." And it's like, okay, it doesn't it's even if they did lose money, it's not your place to save them from themselves. That's literally not what the point of this hearing is. From my understanding, and maybe I'm wrong, but my thought was the point of this hearing, the congressional hearing, was Robinhood supposed to halt trading? Were they in the wrong for halting trading? Did they do it illegally? Was there some kind of collusion? Was there some kind of did they do it for the wrong reasons? Were they wrong in that? And that's the question. And we don't seem to be getting to the bottom of that. Only got 1K on paper hands. Hey, that's all right, man. We'll hold you. We'll help you get through this. Lots of scare tactics. Yeah, I saw news articles, man. So many scare tactics, and you just gotta push it out. You gotta block it out. It's sad whenever I look at these news articles and I just discredit them completely, and I'm like, whatever. Like, I don't even care about it. That's pretty sad. What do you recommend as a good exit strategy if AMC goes to the moon? That one's a little tricky. Here's the deal. No one knows where the bottom is. No one knows where the top is. If they tell you, they're wrong. Or that's that. I mean, I can't tell you where the top is. I can't tell you where the bottom is. If I would have told you where the top was on AMC, well, I guess we haven't seen the top on AMC yet, so we don't know. But who knows? I would have never guessed that GameStop was going to go to where it is now. If you, I remember, I literally I skipped out on GameStop because I looked at their 5 years and I was like, they have been going down for 5 years. This company is going down, and I missed out on my opportunity to buy GameStop at $2. Again, I would have been caught up in this whole mix, and I would have been sitting very pretty. And I missed out. So obviously I was wrong. So I really can't tell you. But my personal plan is I'm going to play this super slow, week by week, month by month, and see what is happening. Okay, you got to kind of take yourself out of the situation and see. I was talking with somebody today, and I like their exit strategy. Their exit strategy, excuse me, is they're going to miss the top, and whenever it really starts to go down, they're going to sell. They're going to sell there. And realistically, I kind of get it, because let's say GameStop, let's say you sell at $500 because you think it's the top, and it continues to go up until 1,000. Well, let's say you hold it till 1,000, and it starts to drop, and you sell it at, even if you sold it at $600, you'd still be up $100 per share. Okay, so there's some interesting theories out there. I can't really tell you what to do. I just tell you what I'm doing is I'm playing it slow. I'm gonna just play it slow, see what happens. I'm live streaming. I'm trying to make videos and stuff like that. So make sure you don't miss it. Make sure you subscribe so you can catch on. And I know everyone can't be here 24/7. I wanted to leave during my own stream, but no, just kidding. But I had to stick it out. So take that for what it is. I'm sorry. That was like a roundabout answer, but just play it slowly. See where you think is gonna be the top. Assess your own risk, and just, you're gonna have to monitor it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say like don't watch, but don't monitor it too much. Don't watch it all day and drive yourself crazy. So I'll just kind of leave it at that. Okay, Diamond got it at 153, and it's getting close. Yeah, it is getting a little close, but I don't know. I'd see what happens this week. You'll probably be okay. No doubt could have walked with could have walked away with 4K in January and got greedy. I mean, hey, I can't even tell you guys what I would have made in January if I would have walked away. But again, I didn't pull out. I thought it was going to go higher. It was going to go higher until Robinhood stopped trading, and I'm salty about it. And I'll always be salty. After hours movement on AMC is looking funny. Let's see what's going on in AMC. I know it's moving real quick, huh? Let's get a little more microscopically. Oh my gosh, it ran up, and then look at all these cells. This is weird. Man, it hit that 1410 mark though. Wow, good for them. Let's see what we got going on. So no doubt could have walked away. Wall Street, yes, Sky. I love that so much. Thank you for reminding me. Wall Street Bets raised over $300,000 for that Gorilla Foundation, guys. That's so cool, man. Just to be a part of that. Just to be. We got the Matthew Rappaport. Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? Yes, absolutely. So, like, I appreciate what Wall Street Bets did for that Gorilla Foundation. So great, so great. But hopefully it continues. I love that kind of stuff. What's up, Mark? Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you back here. They're always trying to hide their own insidious plans. Yep, exactly, Diamond. You said it perfectly. They're always trying to hide. We're saying, hey, we're going to save you from yourself and your own trades, okay? So we're going to restrict trading. We're going to do this. We're going to do that, just to save you from yourself, because you guys don't know what you're doing. My boy Roaring Kitty, he looks like he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's doing just fine. So thank you, but no thank you. Ape Strong Together, thank you, Insight, 100%. Average volume dropping hard. Yes, it is dropping hard. I'm curious to know. People have been letting me know that stimulus checks, and depending on their broker, sometimes it takes a second to clear. It also takes a second for the money to get in their broker. So a little bit of stuff there. GME and AMC both popping in after hours. Let's take a look. GameStop, hey, not too bad actually. Up a little more in the after hours than on the day, which is nice for them. I've been worried for GameStop. Matthew, what kind of positions do you have? You have both of them, or just GameStop, or what do you have? Because yeah, I've been trying to root for the GameStop gang, but man, this has been a rough week for GameStop. But again, I say rough week, but look at the month. Nice month. So hopefully you guys got in, bought the dip at that $50 mark, or at least average down. And if you could have, I know it's expensive, but just doing your best to average down, and hopefully that'll help. Hit some stop losses. I'm so glad you brought that up, Matthew. I completely agree. I've been warning people about those stop losses for a long time, especially on this 5-day chart. We've been looking at these charts, guys. This right here, remember, they don't have to hit all the stop losses. They only need to, these hedge funds only need to trigger a nice little group of stop losses right here. And let's say they triggered this group of stop losses around $300, and it triggers the 275, 250, and it keeps on triggering, and it can have a chain reaction. You need to be super careful with your stop losses. It's so important that you mitigate your risk and you decide what is going to be right for you, okay? Extremely important. Yeah, I'm with you, Matthew. I have more. Well, I think I only have AMC. I kind of got caught in everything, but I got around at rough, still on the way up. Oh, okay, GME at 100. Hey, not bad at all. So Matthew and I are pretty lucky in a sense because we got in pretty early. So I got an AMC before it even started to squeeze. I was in around $2. Just been averaging up the whole time, but it's so important to know that like. It's a little. I would say it's a little easier for us because we have a lot of room. You know what I mean? Like as long as AMC is above $5, I'm happy. So I think it's a little easier for me to sit back and relax. But I know it can be hard to try and just. I know it can be hard to try and just hang out and watch, especially whenever if your purchase price on GameStop is 200, man, I'm sure you're glued to your computer or screen or whatever, just waiting for something. I'm sure it's extremely scary. 100%. So let's take a look at what's going on with this price action. So price action, let's see. So after hours, so still at $13.89. A lot of sell orders, man, around this $14 mark. This was, how many shares was this? 30,000 shares, 34,000 shares, if I don't know, 30 minutes ago or something. Man, it was insane, but still more shares here. Super interesting. We have a big buy order here, 2,400 shares, almost 2,500 shares at 13.84. So looks like they're gonna hopefully get that filled and continue to. We need to eat up these sell walls here. If we can eat up these sell walls, we'll probably be able to push that 14.10 range again. It's gonna be super important. Hey, what's up, Derek? How was the trading day for you? Just able to chime in. It was a very long day. I streamed from 30 minutes before the bell and still going strong. So it was a bit of a rough day, but you know what? It's and it low, man. I didn't have any viewers. Trey was streaming, Matt, Coors everybody was streaming, all the big streamers. I had 20 people in my chat at the height all day, sitting around 15 on average. So, but you know what? It's the grind. I'll accept it. No worries. It is what it is. Chick got an AMC $9 and more at $5. See, perfect play. Kinky over here got in at AMC at $9, then more at $5.50, then more at $7, more at $9, more at $12, and just averaging up. And you know what? That I bet you that $5.50 mark really helped you kind of average down. Especially, and it's easy to average down whenever you buy in at $9, and then you're like, oh snap, it's at $5. Like I'm just gonna buy as much as I can, and then ride it up. So hopefully you took a big advantage of that, and your average is probably still, hopefully it's still around 9 or 10. Depending on how much you purchased on the way up. AMC is ready to pop. Michael, I agree. I think AMC is set up for that. And so if you missed it earlier, we were looking at what happened on January 27th. So before January 27th, it continued to go up in the after hours in the pre-market, and we are seeing some movement in the after hours here. So we'll see about the pre-market. But and my point of this is during the quadruple witching, we may not see the moon this week, and I'm okay with that. But as long as these options are expiring in the money, if we can get to this $15 strike price, if we can get to this $15 strike price, that'll be so huge, guys. And I think that by Friday, this is going to be 50,000 contracts. 50,000 contracts. One contract is 100 shares. This could be 5 million orders or shares to be go in, as well as all of these. You would add up all of these, then times it by 100. We did the math earlier, and it's over 20 million shares. So pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Diamond, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it so much. Or I guess just the donation. I'll take it. I appreciate it. Diamond backhand. Thank you so much. I'm out for the dice. Grant, thank you so much for hanging out today. You were here like all day. I'm sure you're probably just as exhausted as I am. So thank you for your support today, man. It means a lot to me. Stick it out, broski. It'll pick up. Yeah, you know, I know it's part of the territory. All good. I'm gonna stick it out, 100%. Andrew, new sub. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting me know. YouTube's fault. I hadn't run into you to your channel before. We'll be looking for you. Hey, thanks so much, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on doing what I can do. I know I'm a little newer, so maybe YouTube may need to index me or whatever. Obviously, I'm still growing, so hopefully I can just. It's a lot of fun. I love talking to y'all. It's a good time. I like to talk about these stocks, kind of theory crafting with you, talking about what's going on. So a lot of different intricacies to it, but I enjoy it a lot. It's a good time. I'm going to buy 300. Galaxy, 300 of what? Of which shares? Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that too, man. I appreciate all the subs, guys. Jamie's still here. Jamie going strong. Jamie's been here all day, guys. I mean, man. Apes strong together is so real. When is the quadruple witching happening? Sky, that is this Friday is the quadruple witching. And remember, it's high volatility. I can't guarantee that we're going to moon, but at the very least, if all of these options expire in the money, I think by next Wednesday, we could have a little gamma squeeze, unless it continues to happen where these hedge funds are failing to deliver. Failure to deliver is the name of the game. And these 300 AMC, I love 300 AMC, man. Not bad at all. Failure to deliver is the name of the game. That's what's been happening over and over and over and over again. And it is wild. But you know what? They're going to have to cover eventually. And when they have to cover, that's going to be huge. Actually, I saw a question about the DTCC rule. I think I missed it. Maybe it was retracted or something. That's okay. So let's take a look. My eyes are bleeding. I don't care. I appreciate the support. Jamie. Stimmies will kick in Friday. It takes 2 days to clear. Thank you, Chick, for clearing that up for me. So it's going to be a while. Okay. Here we go. So Friday, guys, that volume is huge on Friday. Man, that could be huge. And even if it moons on Friday, I don't think, personally, I don't think I would pull out on Friday, because I think that's going to be set a stage for us to continue to grow. But also, if these options expire in the money, you know, they technically have those 2 additional days to cover. So it could be interesting. Could continue to go up. Daryl, thank you so much, man. He says, man, I love your company. Or your company. It's been a long day. I love your channel. Bro, I'm going to keep super chatting Trey and telling him to get live with you. Daryl, thanks, man. I would love to go live with Trey. I think me and him could like just vibe. Trey seems like such a cool guy. We could just like just chat. And I don't know. We could have a good time. What's up with the new DTCC rule? So, really quick, Galaxy, thank you for the super chat, Galaxy. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I'm trying out here. I'm at 1,300 shares now. My average price is rising. I'm going to buy 300 more shares. Should I be concerned with my average price? Okay, so this is what I've been telling people. I wouldn't be too worried with your average price. Everybody is obviously, everyone wants to have a great average price. But you know what? If you anticipate that this stock is going to go like to $50, I bet you're going to be saying like you're going to be okay. If let's say you bought it at, $13, $14, whatever it's going to be, you're going to be okay. But if you try to save like 10 cents or 20 cents, 15, whatever it would be, and then you miss the gap up, and then it continues to gap up, and you missed your entry point, then you're going to be upset, So I've been trying to tell people, take that for what it is, see if you can do that. Sky Trader, thank you so much for the $5, man. I appreciate it. You've been here all day too. I recognize you, man. URG is a good company. It's a minor uranium mining company that made a deal with the U.S. Department of Energy and Congress. It's USA-made uranium. Wow. See, those are the kind of things, and especially, I'm not sure if uranium is considered green energy or I'm really not too familiar with uranium. I need to see more about it. But that could be super interesting, especially with Biden being the president now. Like, guys, a lot of these green companies are going to be pretty big. I think it's going to be a big deal. Great question, Matthew. Matthew says, and this kind of goes in line with the DTCC rule. Does anyone come after them for owing? Like, do they owe like regular people? This is one of the most frustrating points, and I'm glad you brought this up. Let me put it this way. These guys get bailed out. They get plenty of time. They don't have to deliver the shares. Now, here's the deal. When it comes to you and I, who knows what happens if... I don't think we would have a choice. They would liquidate our... Oh, actually, yeah. They would liquidate our account. They'd probably send us to... what is that called? Whenever you don't pay your bills and then it gets sent to collections. They would send us to collections. They'd probably have the FBI knock on our door. They'd have all this crazy stuff happen to us. And it would be so messed up. Like, they would do all this stuff to us. But these guys, they can, not only can they report like false information, and granted, if they report false information, they do have to pay a fine of like $120,000. But even then, like, do you think they care about $120,000 whenever they have literally billions on the line? Absolutely not. They don't care about that. So they're trying all these tricks of the trade, and there's nothing to really hold them accountable. There's just going to be fines and stuff. So it's lame. Like, it's so lame how they can just get away with everything. Daryl Coleman, thank you so much for the super chat. 100K subs in your future. That I can dream. I appreciate the support though. Hopefully that is my future. That'd be next level. But yeah, so as far as like how they have to cover. What I like about the DTCC rule is, so from my understanding of the DTCC rule is, it's kind of like a margin call. They're going to be forced to cover their positions, and the reason that I'm hearing that they're trying to enact this is because, let's say Citadel or Melvin or whoever, they can't afford to cover their positions, right? They're like, you know what, we'll hire, I don't know if this is a thing, but let's say they're like, oh, we'll go bankrupt and then we'll just start again, or we'll hide our money and go bankrupt and start. Who knows what that would be, but apparently, I think it was the DTCC or somebody like that would be on the hook still for the money. It goes through different things because these guys have to be insured for trillions of dollars. So that's who would have to cover. And the DTCC is saying, no. This is your mess. You're going to have to cover it, which is my understanding why they're trying to cover that as soon as possible. They're going to try to make them cover that as soon as possible because they don't want to be on the hook for it. And so that's basically what I'm understanding is going to go on. So gonna be crazy. Jojo, 100K subs to join the big four. Man, that'd be crazy. Well, currently there's already 4. So I guess I would be the 5th wheel, but we'll see how that goes. Right. So thank you, Eddie, that's a good point. We need the DTCC to approve it. And from my understanding, it's not being approved yet. I think somebody explained it to me, and essentially you need. And I don't know if this is accurate, but I think it takes 1 or 2 months without a rebuttal for it to be approved, or I don't know if they have a vote on it. I really don't know the exact thing. I don't want to spread any kind of misinformation, but from my understanding, it's something like that. And then they have to, but there can be an appeal process, so a little thing, but I think they're going to try to approve it as fast as possible. But whenever that gets approved, that is when these guys are going to be forced to cover. But then again, they don't have to play by the rules, and who knows if they break the rule, what'll happen. Who knows? So it's tricky. It is definitely extremely tricky. Eddie, great. I'm liking you, Eddie. Thank you so much. You're spot on with this stuff. It's like a slap on the wrist for them. A good analogy. Here we go. Oh, I can't wait for this one. A good analogy is like you rob a bank and you get $100 fine. You're almost incentivized to rob a bank, and then whenever you get away with it, you're like okay, you're 100% correct. And this is actually something that a lot of people have brought up with fines against like Facebook and stuff. And I don't want to get into a whole political thing, but whenever you're thinking about Facebook, right? If they get a fine for $1 million, what a fine. That's a huge fine. But if you look at their entire thing, $1 million to them, and I don't know if this is entirely accurate, but it's essentially like, think of it as 0.001% of their, and that fine, they really don't care about it. It's not really an incentive to stop them from doing stuff. So something that people have spoken about, and think about it in a more extreme ways. Let's say instead of fining you $1 million, you're fined 10% of your either profits or your gross income. That'd be even better. 10% of your gross. So, but that would be a whole bunch of legal stuff that we need to get passed or need to get approved. Is it fair? Blah blah blah. So, some interesting things. But oh, I lost your name. You're right on the money, Eddie. You're right on the money, my friend. Great insight from Eddie so far. Second one is telling them that yeah, Eddie, I'm loving it, man. Keep it coming. Moto Zieta, you seem cool. I will join the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love the support. It's fun. As you can probably tell, I love talking about this stuff. I'm super passionate about it, and this is one of those times where, you know how they always say it's important to know your rights. It's important to be informed. I think this is one of those times. It's so important to at least be informed. As we know, hedge funds don't have to play by the rules and stuff, but we know that their time is coming, and their backs are against the wall, and it's going to continue to be against the wall. And you know what? As long as I continue to see things like this, where they're trying to mess with us and either force us out of our positions with those forcing a stop loss or anything like that, then that's huge. That is huge. It tells me that they're still in. And as long as these guys are still in, I'm still in, because they're squirming trying to get out of here. And that's what I say. Oh, it was approved? Hold on a second. What? They need to stop the fake share flow? Man, what was it? Put the charges. Huh. Well, if it was approved, when is it enacted then? Because I figured they would force them to cover their shares unless they're naked short. And again, even with the DTCC rule, and this is something I want people to keep in mind, because everyone talks about the DTCC rule and all this stuff and the failures to deliver. But you know what? What if they don't deliver? What if they decide, hey, you're not going to do it? What if they don't comply with the DTCC rule and they decide, we're not going to cover this margin call? Will they be forced to liquidate their positions? Oh, no way. This covers the DTCC rule is in effect tomorrow. Does anyone have a source on this by chance? I would love to. Immediately tomorrow was not announced long ago. Trades. He's ahead of the curve. Holy smokes. Check DD on Wall Street Bets. Holy smokes. What? Let's take a second, guys. Let's take a little stroll down Wall Street Bets lane. Because this is crazy. Oh, gosh. I don't even know where I can find this. DTCC, Wall Street Bets. Posing new rules. When was this? 10 days ago. Can we do past hour? Effective immediately. Granted, this is a smaller. This is 46 minutes ago. No. Any upvotes? Well, here's the official website. Oh, baby. Okay, I don't have time to scroll through 17 pages, but if anyone has a page I can kind of jump to or something, I would really appreciate some kind of guidance here. Obviously, this is news to me, so if anyone can help me out, I'm going to continue taking a look. Oh, a few portions. Let me see if this is a portion here. I'm going to copy this. Eddie, on top of it again, man. Are you kidding me right now? 3. Okay, so I'm seeing a few different things in here. I need like a line or something I can copy and paste. Wow, guys, this is so huge. Are you kidding me? Are we going to go to the moon on Friday or tomorrow? What? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm also catching up. Christopher, welcome, man. You're consistent. I'm noticing you consistent people in here. I appreciate it. I'm a lurker, so I'm always like quiet in these channels. But if you're here every day, I'd love for you to just say hi, just so I can acknowledge you and see who, and just see who's here. Because I do know that there are people here every single day, and I recognize you guys, okay? And, you know, unless I see your name, I can't recognize you. But we'll see. Yeah, David, that was rough. I started with 6K up to 13K, then scam with GME. So whenever I guess whenever they halted trading, not cool. And yeah, lost 80%. Yeah, it was rough. It was so rough to hold, and I held all the way up, and I held all the way down. I'm still holding. For me, $20 was not the height. At the worst case scenario, in my personal opinion, I'm expecting $25 to $30 at the end of the year. This is if no squeeze happens. I would anticipate $25 to $30 per share. So I'm not going to sell at $20 because that doesn't make any sense for me. But yes, Exility collapse. Exility? Yeah, I think I said that right. Yeah, Trey shouted me out, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was so cool. So he subbed and everything. So I don't know. We'll see what happens there. I don't know if anything will come of it. Probably not. But if he checks out a video, and maybe he'll like me, and maybe I'll hop on and we can chat. I would love to chat with him. You can see from my links from Reddit. Can you tweet it to me or something? I'll pull it up on the tweet. But unfortunately, I'm not able to. I don't think people can post links in the chat, so I can't really see it. But yeah, I would love to see. I wish someone had in here. I wish there was a little Gorilla Gang, Ape Strong together, man. Heard from you trade. Heard from you on Gorilla Gang. Heard from you on. Wait, he mentioned me today again on Trades. Wait, what? Wait, what? He mentioned me again? I wonder what he said. Man, this is crazy. What? I wasn't even watching. Oh my gosh, man, that's so crazy. Well, tell Trey I want to hop on, man. I would love to chat with Trey. I guess we're cool now, you know? I don't know, man. It's surreal. It's so crazy. Hello from a lurker, Mike. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I know. Trust me. I'm the lurker guy, and I don't like to say hi. I was on Reddit for years, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make an account, but I never post anything. So it's just so funny. He likes me, bro. You guys are messing with me right now. You guys are messing with me. Okay, if anybody has a timestamp or anything, I'm gonna lose my mind. He told people. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Are you guys kidding me? Bro, are you guys kidding me? Okay. There's no freaking way, man. What? Okay. So if someone can give me a timestamp, I'm going to stop nerding out. I'm freaking out right now, but I'm cool. Let's see if we can find some DTCC rule stuff. Holy smokes, dude. I'm going to lose my mind. Our new rock stars are working class people. I know, man. It's so hard. I took off. You guys want to know the truth? I took off today, tomorrow, and Friday for the quadruple witching for you guys. So I could stream it and just kind of hang out. So, man, crazy. Man, yeah, I'm trying to get further into this DTCC rule. I'm trying to see if I can find any kind of... is there a summary or anything? Let me see if anything says March 18th. I'm trying to find a date that says like when it starts. If anyone has a keyword I can search, I would love to see that. Maybe Rule 4. Oh, wait. Wasn't it Rule 4? Basically, they have to get checked every day. Yeah, guys, this DTCC rule, if this is real, they're gonna have to. Well, it is. I mean, it's legit. It's on their dang. It's on their. This is from the official website. So yeah, DTCC.com. So guys, this is insane. I do want to find the exact thing. I don't want to just scroll in here all day until I find it. So if anyone has anything, I'll go to Rule 6. Can I search Rule 6? I thought it was called Rule 6 though, or Rule 4. I treated trace for you. Good luck. Thanks, Sky. Thanks, man. Oh my gosh. God, I still can't believe that he acknowledged me today also. I knew he acknowledged me yesterday, and I was freaked out. I couldn't believe it. And then today, I had no clue. He, oh man. Too cool, man. Way too cool. He's just invigorated. Okay, how? So great question. So, Hey It's Pixel posted it. Okay, so we're gonna see what Hey It's Pixel said. I think it's you. Hey, it's there. Oh, there it is. Wait, is that the right person? 0 members. Posts. New DTCC rule. Okay, here we go. 1 hour ago. Nice. I like the stock. Okay. In short. Remove the requirement for participants to submit monthly position confirmations and clarify obligation to reconcile activity on a regular basis. The foregoing rule has changed or has become effective pursuant to Section 19 of the Act of Paragraph blank, F18. Rule therefore thereunder. What effect does this rule have, especially in the current situation? In plain English, hedges had to report their positions on a monthly basis to the DTCC prior to the rule change. In addition to that, there was a contradictory rule. almost slipped up there. Contradictory rule that stated daily reports had to be submitted, as hedges were able to cite this contradiction as a reason to ignore the rules. Now that it's gone, they have no choice but to comply. That means submitting daily reports and opening up their accounts to the government if the balance threatens other NCSS members. Holy smokes, that is so huge, guys. This is like okay. Let's continue. I'm getting ahead of myself. There's a TLDR also. We'll get there in just a second. So what happens now? Well, now there's no rule stating that they have to confirm previous month. The DTCC can now ask them at any given time to report or confirm their major positions or their positions. I don't know where I got major from. Their positions. They're trying. I think They're tying. I thought they mistyped. They're tying the rope around the snake's neck to keep them under control. This is nothing major, but wait for point 6. It already shows DTCC is actually trying to stop these out-of-control hedge funds because they are endangering other institutions with their behavior at the moment. Holy smokes. Why is this rule, and here's number 6 that they just mentioned. Why this rule is bigger than you think? I'm too excited, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to calm down. This rule, in addition to the yet to be passed SRNC and SEC 2021-801, stating that the DTCC can liquidate their members' positions at any time, just shows the DTCC wants to keep everything under their control. So if they see Citadel doing illegal stuff, remember they can ask for that report on a daily basis now, and their new rule comes into effect. They would notice and could force Citadel to liquidate on those positions and close their positions. This is the most important rule. Holy crap. Holy smokes. This is insane stuff. Guys, this is crazy stuff. Man, I know I'm behind the curve, Kay. Okay, so TLDR. New rule is in effect now. What does it do? Hedgies had to report their positions on a monthly basis to DTCC. The subject of this rule change is to remove the requirement for participants to submit monthly. Yeah, we know we already read this. How is any of that good? Well, now there's no rule stating when they have to report or confirm. Previously, it was a month. So from my understanding, if this is still in here, it's basically instantly within the hour. So the DTCC can now ask them at any given time to report or confirm their positions. They're tying the rope. We already read this. Man, holy smokes, guys, that is so crazy. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. See, yeah, they don't want to be liable for any of this, or they're not liable, but guys, oh, hold on a second. Let me read this. I got too excited reading this one. Page 10. It's going to spill over. Oh boy. So it says, DTC shall not be liable for any loss resulting or arising directly or indirectly from mistakes, errors, or omissions related to the information. Reports or statements provided by the DTC, other than any of those caused directly by gross negligence or willful misconduct on part of the DTC. Okay, this is great. Okay, this is potentially very, very great. Now, here's the thing. This is the part that I'm scared of, because I feel like we're almost back to where we were before, and I don't like it, because now I have a few questions, and we get excited. I'm very excited about this, because this is going to be great. Okay, now my question is who's grabbing these numbers? Is Citadel giving the numbers to the DTCC, which we know they're not afraid of the fines that they would have to incur if they give the incorrect information? I still have a few more questions about this. I think it is a great step in the right direction. However, I guarantee 1,000% that Citadel right now has a group of lawyers, a group of professionals, whoever it is, whether it's the CEO himself with a bunch of people in a room, reading over this document over and over again, looking for loopholes. Okay, so hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully they have to look at all their books, and they're being forced to show them all their books and report. But even then, we were seeing it on a monthly basis, right? They weren't being forced to cover every month. They were, from my understanding, they were still having failure to deliver and not being held accountable, and what if they report false numbers? There's a lot of different questions. So I wouldn't make this the end all be all. I think it's an excellent step in the right direction. I don't want to bring the hype down for this at all, but I want us to be just a little, just take it slowly to see what happens. It also looks like one of these rules has not been approved just yet. Let me see which rule that is. Let me take a sip while I find this rule. Where's the one that says not in effect yet? I thought I saw one that wasn't out just yet, but I don't think I could find it. Okay, well, you know what? This can be so great. I'm very excited. DG, you're right. So, so DG, this is a great point, and this is exactly to my point. They said they had to cover in 21 days, and now they have to cover in like an hour, right? You're right, but even then, we found that they were not covering in that 21-day period. And we saw that whenever we were supposed to have big spikes during those days, and we didn't have anything. It was a flat day, or it was a down day, or whatever it was, and it wasn't right. So just with a grain of salt, my friend. And I'm not trying to bring anybody down, but no worries. No worries. Let's take a look at the chart. I saw somebody saying AMC is ripping. Let's see, 1390. This is good stuff. A lot of movement here in the after hours, which I'm a fan of. So we will see what continues to happen. And with this new DTCC rule, hopefully the word gets out fast enough that people will start to will buy in on the stock again. They're gonna get in before takeoff, and hopefully that'll push the takeoff. So I love it. Chick says, give the man a like, some support. Thank you so much. Yeah. Hey, if you guys are enjoying the content, I would not mind a like. I appreciate everyone being here, just taking the time to watch the stream. I really appreciate it a whole lot. Apparently, I'm Trace Trade's #1 fan. I don't know. That's just what people are telling me. No, I'm just kidding. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I love that you're drinking water, bro. Reminds us to keep that same energy. Yeah, we gotta keep up the energy, guys. Water all day, every day. Gunner, heck yeah, where are you gonna do your call at? I did purchase some calls for Friday. Here's the deal. I don't want to say I'm a chicken, but I got calls just out of the money. That's where I usually like to play it. And I got 50 calls. I got 2 of them. So hopefully, I'll be able to. Hopefully, it'll go up and we'll see what happens. Make some money on some calls. KO3, I'm with you 100%. I think tomorrow and Friday are going to be crazy with this new DTCC rule. So originally, I was anticipating that tomorrow's going to be a down day. It might be, but with everything going on, with this new rule, I think we're going to see some different price action than what I was originally anticipating. I was expecting down on Thursday and up on Friday, but we're going to see. I'm going to be here, guys. I'm going to be here streaming probably the entire day. So we'll see if we can get on Trace Trade stream or something. That'd be cool, and we'll hang out. We'll hang out. Ooh, Gunner, you have good calls. Nice. Happy for you. I hope you bought them when they were out of the money, because those are going to treat you nicely. In the money is a little more expensive, but hey, a lot of people have been telling me they've been averaging down by purchasing in the money calls. So hey, that could be great. Looks like some news from DG. AMC theaters have 98% of its U.S. locations opening beginning Friday. Oh my gosh, was that news just released? Because that could be a huge catalyst. Let me see if there's anything. Man, this article is insane. I'm gonna have to save this somewhere. I'm gonna leave this open all the way to the side for a second. I gotta clear out some of this stuff. I got a lot going on. Yeah, we'll just clear stuff out. Fintel. We were looking at Fintel, guys, but we were watching this. I'll probably watch that a little later tonight or something. Roaring Kitty, the legend himself, you know. Okay, let's take a look. What were we gonna look up? AMC news. Just bear with me one moment. Interview. Okay, one moment. I'm sorry. Okay, so taking a look here. Let's see if there was anything here 6 hours ago. AMC News. Okay, well, I'm not really seeing anything here. Oh, yeah, here it is. 27 minutes ago. Oh, nice. Thank you. Man, beginning Friday, March 19th. Insane. Man, that's so cool. Well, hopefully this is a good little news catalyst. That'd be great. AMC to the moon. Heck yeah. Yeah, let's see what's going on with GameStop. I know it was looking a little rough, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so in the after hours, up almost 1%. So been a rough week for GameStop, but you know what? It's been a good month for them. So hopefully they'll continue with this new DTCC rule. The what is it called? What's coming out? stimulus checks coming out, being cleared into the brokerages. Remember, sometimes it takes a while for these to be cleared into the brokerages, but that can be so fantastic, and it'll continue to help these run. So that could be so great. It could be so great. Oh gosh, Ghost all in on AMC. Oh boy. Good luck, man. Someone get me my Lambo. Hey, Lambo's all around, that's what I say. To be honest, I think Starbucks and Disney are great plays for long. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. There's a lot of plays that are going to be super good. Disney, I'm not sure what Disney is actually open at, like their capacity. If they're not, from my understanding, they're not at maximum capacity. And I think you have to submit that, hey, I want to go to the park on this date. And I guess there's a capacity limit or you have to get approved. I don't know how it works. I heard something like that. But hey, if that is the way it goes, then that is incredible, because as they continue to open, remember, people want to go to Disney, people want to travel. There's a lot of, and this is what I've been saying, there's a lot of plays to like beat the hype in. Now, granted, these are already going up. Cruises, I did like Madison Square Garden. Think about concert venues, anything like that is going to be opening. Those are going to be great plays in my opinion, and I think those are the plays you want to look to get on before they really take off and they say, hey, we're going to be open. Cruises are a little bit risky. From my understanding, they're trying to launch, leave port or whatever, around June 5th or something. So if that gets delayed, the stock is probably going to go down a little bit. But as long as they continue to, if they do launch, I mean, that's going to be great, guys. A lot of people, I can't wait to do anything. I want to go to the movies. I want to go I do want to go to Disney. I want to go everywhere. So I want to go on a cruise. So, those are the kind of stocks that you may want to be thinking about and what'll be good. Pantry, I got you, my friend. Just, we got a lot of chats going. Okay. All right. My friend, no spamming, my friend. Help me out. Let me see. Have you heard about Wanda Group? Oh, yes. Okay, so Jamie, I have heard about Wanda Group owning 50 million shares in AMC. What's to stop them from selling off? Guys, a lot of people, they know that the squeeze is coming. They know. They see it, and they know that the technical setup is there, and they're going to be waiting for that to happen. Okay, so that's it. Now let's compare this to the Volkswagen. I know this guy's just spamming, man. I don't want to. I wanted to answer you so bad, Pantry. You spammed it 5 times, and I was going to answer you, my friend. But now I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I can't reward this kind of behavior. So we're gonna have to let it slide for later. If you want to catch up later, maybe we'll talk about it. But we'll have to see, my friend. So, anyways, American Airlines. Hey, American Airlines. I do like those plane stocks. Okay, I think that there's a lot of stuff there. Okay, I think is it. I forgot the dang. It's just AAL. That's what it was. So a lot of these plays are going to be pretty big. And you can look at them and you can see clearly where the drop was. And seeing this drop right here, you can see that, KO3, I believe they converted their stock to Class A. But somebody correct me if I'm wrong. So here's where they dropped, right? And so when to get in these stocks, in my opinion, was back here. Whenever they were dropping, March 18th approximately, was the time to get in, around $10, and now they're at $26, okay? So now we're at a pretty interesting place, and this is something that I want people to consider. Right now, they're at an interesting place. I wonder, and this is a pretty good cup and handle situation. Now, I wonder if they're gonna pull back and have a little correction, because and then they'll really skyrocket. So I do like a lot of these plays, cruises, airlines, venues, stuff like that are a lot of big ones that I do like. Okay, so just my opinion. So okay, I've seen a lot of things about Volkswagen. And guys, there's a lot of different thoughts on Volkswagen, and Volkswagen squeeze, your 100% is different. There was Derek, you're right. It was the German government and Porsche, and they had basically the majority of Volkswagen shares. So this is very different than what we have going on now. Granted, it's kind of similar, but here's in the sense of there's a squeeze possibility, right? Now, if the difference is though, there were two entities. And imagine it was me and my neighbor, who I don't know so well, but sure, let's say, hey, here's what's going on. You're the enemy of my enemy, or I don't know if they were actual enemies, but here we go. So, imagine me and my neighbor. We say, hey, we're gonna buy all of this company, and hey, we're not gonna sell. And can we agree we're not gonna sell until it hits this amount? We're gonna force them to have to cover at a high amount because they won't have a choice. And essentially, that's what happened, right? They were able to agree and say, we're not going to sell. And to put this in perspective of GameStop, we're not going to sell GameStop until 1,000. And that's essentially what they decided that they were going to do. They said, we're not going to sell until 1,000 or whatever their number was. And so all I have to do is trust my neighbor and say, hey, even if here's the deal, even if he sold at 800 or whatever, I'd be like, you know what? That's cool. That's great. I'll do that. Now, we just have to make sure that we're on the same page. Now, with what's going on now, we need to make sure that there are millions of apes, potentially a billion apes. I don't know how many people, or maybe not. I don't know how many people are in this, but it is insane how many people are in this squeeze. So we need to really, really, really be ready for that. So that's why it's different. It's similar in the sense, but it's different because they're kind of similar, but it's kind of different. Okay, if everybody held, then great. It's very similar, but it depends if people are going to hold. So that's where it gets a little bit different, but there's a very real possibility of something similar. Sky Trader with the super chat again, insane. Someone just bought 500k shares after hours on BXRX. Can see purchase on Webull to confirm. Let's take a look, man. I appreciate the super chat. 500k shares on after hours. Do you know the amount, or like where? Because I see this one. I wonder if this one's been getting filled though or something. Or are we still going? Interesting. Hype free gaming music. Can you tell me what stock to buy? I'm new to this stuff. Thanks. So my friend, I cannot tell you which stock to buy. Unfortunately, I have heavy convictions in some stocks. I can't tell you what to do, but take a look. It depends what you want to do. What's your risk? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get into play early? You're trying to get, there's a bunch of different things that you need to be looking for. So the question is, are you trying to get in a short squeeze? If you are, then maybe GameStop or AMC is a good play for you. Now if you have enough money to purchase GameStop shares, cool. If you have enough and there's also convictions. Do you like either of these? That's a question. Do you like Tesla? Do you think Tesla's going to continue to do well? Or do you think they're going to go down? Do you like crypto but can't afford a Bitcoin? Maybe you want to get into these. There's so many different questions that go into that, my friend. I can't really tell you a winning stock. I can tell you my predictions on a few stocks. Like, if you think Bitcoin is going to continue to go up, you can invest in a Bitcoin miner, and that's going to continue to make your if Bitcoin goes up, essentially these miners go up. So that's a good one. One that I do like is Marathon. These guys have been running for a while now. If you look at them on the 6-month chart, these guys have blown up. Look, $2. If you got in here 6 months ago, look, you were from, what is this, $250 to $40. What a great return, But again, do you think they're going to slow down? There's a lot of different questions. Right now, a lot of people seem to like AMC. It's a good value. They're not going bankrupt anymore. There's so many things. There's so many things. They're opening. They're not going bankrupt. There's potential squeeze. So many things. So, your call, my friend. I really can't tell you what to do. Hopefully, I give you some things to think about though, and you can assess your risk. Let's see what we got. Right in Bitcoin. I know I'm dancing right now. I'm dancing. I know, Jamie. You love Riot. Riot's been treating you good, huh? Where's Riot at? Riot 64 held strong for you, man. That's not. Hey, 65 in the after hours. Hey, good for you, man. I know you had a. So for those of you who don't know, Jimmy had a call. I think a $63 call. So doing pretty good. Expires Friday. So hopefully that continues. To the moon. Hey, how long are you going to be streaming today, man? I got to go to the store. Derek, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. Go to the store, man. Do what you got to do. I'll probably be here. So, no worries. We're gonna keep going. We got a lot of traction going on. Got a lot of people asking questions. So, I love the interaction. Love chatting with you guys. So, do what you got to do, bud. What about GE? GE, honestly, I'm not really sure what GE is really getting into these days. Obviously we know what like GE does, but GE was really good, and we have to keep in mind, like, and in hindsight is 2020. We're gonna see what people are trying to do. So, for example, we're seeing that. Let's say we're okay. So hindsight is 2020. If we're at the beginning of the pandemic, right? We didn't know how long we were going to be at home. But if you think about it now, what were people doing? People were at home. They're looking around. They're like, I hate my house. I hate my furniture. And I want to change everything. So what they started, like, who knows why GE went up. Maybe people were buying a lot of appliances. Maybe people were, there could be a million different reasons why people, and here's the dip. You can always see where the dip was, March 18th. And you can always, and the question is, they're buying that. They were buying furniture. They were renovating, whether it's DIY or whatever. Home Depot went up. There's a lot of different things that you can do intuitive investing to see what is going to happen. And that's kind of what I did. I like to do a little more intuitive investing to make sure that, or just so I can make it make sense to myself. And that's kind of my personal way that I like to do it. But GE, could be doing good. I'm sure their financials are looking pretty good. Let's take a look. Financials, profit continuing to grow. What a great year, or a great, quarter here for them. How's the year looking? Year, a little down from on last year, but that's all right. Quarter by quarter, doing better than they did in the past year. This last quarter. Sorry, I know that's a little confusing the way I phrased that, but hey, they're not doing too bad. Wait a second. Are you guys seeing these GE options for the quadruple witching? What? Is this common? Whoa, GE has some serious options here for this quadruple witching. This might be more than AMC. Wow, that's very interesting. That just became very interesting for me. Short Kid, I don't really know what the best platform is. If you would have asked me a year ago, I would have said Robinhood is the best. But after what they did for everything, after what they did for everything, they halted trading and it screwed a lot of people over, including myself. And I had to get off. So this is Webull. I freaking love it. My boss, he actually pays a lot of money for a platform similar to this. I think like $50 a month or something. And Webull is free, and it's fantastic. We get all this information, chart options. You can see their profile when they were listed, their website, what they do. You can see their financials, institutional ownership. News is right here. Analysts, what analysts are saying. So it has some really, really cool things. I do happen to have an affiliate link in the description if you care about it. You do get two free stocks if you use my link and put $100 in. So that could be pretty cool. But I do like Webull a lot. It's great. I've used some other ones and they're just not so intuitive, not so user friendly. I don't like it. I wish I didn't have to switch off of Robinhood, to be honest. But after what they did, it's just a matter of principle for me. Well. Let me take a sip of water real quick. Oh, didn't GE announce a reverse stock split? Ooh, stock split. Oh, I'm not sure about that, Jamie. If they did, yeah. See, GE reverse split is a bad sign. Okay, people do not like this reverse split. So interesting to know. Robinhood, Webull, bad support. Oh, they have bad support on. The only thing about Fidelity is I don't like their platform. It's so ugly. It's like I just don't like their platform. But I do have a Fidelity account for like 401k and stuff. That's the only reason I have it. But I was kind of stuck into that. But that's all right. say that when you got money locked up for days waiting on email. That's a very scary thought, James, and I hope that does not happen. So we will see. But then again, I have tried calling Fidelity, and I was on the phone for literally 2 hours, and I didn't get my answer solved, which really sucked. That was a rough one. Every time I call, I'm on hold for at least 1 hour for Fidelity. So, it is what it is, but I appreciate your thoughts. Taking a look at GameStop. Let's see how GameStop is doing in the after hours. I'm hoping that these guys are going to do okay. Let's take a look. So Fidelity, I'm reading your comment, Ghost. Yeah, Fidelity, boy oh boy. But I appreciate that they did not. I don't think they halted trading though, and I can appreciate that. GameStop up just 1% in the after hours. We'll see. I'm really hoping that they just continue for that nice, smooth, steady growth, and I hope good things for GameStop. AMC hovering that $14 mark in the after hours. I freaking love it. Oh, yeah, 4 hours goes waiting for Fidelity. Yeah, that's rough. That's a rough one. Gonna a lot lies. Let's see. Gonna 2x. A lot of lies. Yes. I do want to bring this. Thank you, Chick. Chick, you're on it today too. I appreciate it. Eddie, you're on it also. So let's start with Chick over here. So a lot of lies about GME and AMC are both shorted a lot more than reported. Right, guys. If you've been, and I know it's tricky. Like we go to Fintel. I have a Fintel subscription that I need to cancel, and we're seeing all this stuff, and it's like, apparently it's just incorrect, and we don't know where they're pulling their information from. They could be pulling it from one broker who maybe that is what their numbers are, or maybe they're being fed false information from Citadel or whoever it would be. There's some weird things going on with Fintel and these other sites, so just be very careful. You kind of, it's tricky. I have been hearing reports, and this is what I was on the phone for 2 hours to try and get the short borrow fee rate from Fidelity, and they weren't able to give it to me. And I guess it's not necessarily their fault. I have a Roth IRA, and I'm not allowed to short. And what they would do is they would do a mock order and see what it would cost for me to short a stock and let me know. But unfortunately, they weren't able to do that. So to get the mock order, and they weren't able to tell me what the short position was, how many shorts were available. So it was just an absolute pain and a complete waste of 2 hours of my life that I will not get back. So we'll take that for what it is. Ghost, I appreciate it so much. I'm trying here, my friend. Let's see what Eddie said. Anyone else have limit orders canceled? I had shares selling for 15K and it got canceled. Eddie, I think that happened to me as well. I got an email about that. I haven't checked it yet, but saying that my order was canceled, and the only thing I had was like $1,000 limit order, just for the cause, and nothing really happened from that. So pretty weird. People are trying to sell 1 million plus shares on Sundial. We're seeing that in the order book. Holy smokes, what is happening on Sundial? Let's look at the 1 day chart. What is going on? Oh, look at this run up in the after hours. Oh, I guess it's 12%, but not bad at all. Man, that's crazy. Very interesting. Oh, looks like Vanguard and Fidelity added their positions in AMC. Man, that's huge. Those guys love AMC. This isn't updated information, but I did notice that these guys love to invest together. I would love to know, was it BlackRock and Vanguard? Yeah. I would love to know what their affiliation is, because if you look at like AMC and GameStop, they're in both of them. But also, I was looking at another Vanguard and BlackRock. Look at that. I randomly clicked on GE, and there they were. BlackRock and Vanguard again on Marathon. So like, it's so interesting to see. Let me see if we get one more. Vanguard and BlackRock again. I'm telling you guys, these guys have some kind of connection. I don't know what it is, but they're best friends, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Absolutely. Jojo, let's all promote this channel. Thank you. Trey shouted me out, so we're best friends now. We're gonna go to the AMC theaters together, so we'll have a good. No, I'm just playing. Can you imagine? That's so funny, man. Too funny, too funny. Do you know how to make the chart on Webull work for after hours? Yeah, so you just have to click here, extended EXT, and then it shows after hours or not. I think there also might be a setting that you have to enable after hours trading or something like that. I'm not a professional at Webull. I don't want to pretend like I am. I'm still relatively new to this platform, but I do. There's a lot of features to it, which I like. I liked Robinhood because it was very basic, and I'm a silly ape, so I wasn't able to really do everything. It kept me in my lane, but now I'm ready to do a little more, and this platform is freaking so cool, so cool. And they have some cool things also. If you guys, oh yes, my name is Corey. Thank you, Tommy, for reminding me to say my name. My name is Corey. I know a lot of people don't want to say like, is it a buy? It's kind of weird, but yes, Corey. So just Cory. Anyways, this platform is so cool. You can do a lot of things, and they do have some promotions right now. Like if you move your whole account into it, you can. What is it? If you move your whole account into it, depending on how much money you have, they'll give you X amount of free stocks. For example, if you have like a $25,000 account, I think they'll give you 25 free stocks valued between $8 and $1,600. So man, that'd be pretty crazy. I'm sure it's usually at the lower end, but I would love to see if anyone gets a $1,600 stock. Please let me know, because that would be, or even anything over $10. That would be very interesting. I was telling this earlier. Remember. One time, or a few, there was a time where, what is that company called? Robinhood, they were giving away GameStop stock. So that was funny. Part of their, whenever you sign up, I think you can get a free stock, or you and a friend, or whatever it is. Tommy Win-Win. Yes, promote Corey. He's a good guy. One of us apes. Apes together strong. I love it. I love it. Oh, here we go. Ghost, thank you. Ghost says to right-click, settings, extended hours, right-click the chart, and hit after hours in the settings. There you go. And that should help you enable. Dang, I wish Robinhood has a chart to watch for after hours 5 to 7. Robinhood cuts off. Yeah, and this allows you, I don't know how far these guys after hours go, but apparently you can trade pre-market until, or starting at 4 a.m., which is crazy. That's so early. That's insane. I think Robinhood, I don't know when they let you trade pre-market. I think it started at 8 o'clock, but I might be wrong. Crazy stuff. You got 4 AMC from Weeble? No way. That's sick. That's crazy. Weeble gave you two ghosts. Man, apparently a bunch of people got free AMC. Insane. I'm sparking a victory cigar. I love it. We got to ramp up your Twitter follower. Oh, thanks, Guy. Yeah, Twitter. I mean, Twitter is where it really falls off. I don't have anybody following me on Twitter, but that's all right. The Guy. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. See, Ghost, man, you guys are on top of with the chat today with the facts. I love it. Thank you so much. All right, yeah, guys, this is looking good. So we're sitting strong at $14. Huge buy wall right here at $14. If we can eat this up, then that'll be great, guys. If we can eat this up, we'll be able to hit this. I think, few small buy walls here, but as long as we can continue, we'll be able to. Oh, thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Nice, I'm getting some followers. Hopefully we can eat up this wall. It looks like it's being eaten, so as long as this continues, looks like 2,200 shares right here at 1382. We'll see if we can go ahead and get this taken care of. Ghost with $1. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Insane. Okay, so let's take a look at, we got to show some love and support over to GameStop. These guys are still trading sideways in the after hours. I'm sure they'll take the sideways trading rather than going down. So we'll see. All the emojis, Ghost. So crazy, man. So crazy. Has anyone cashed out of Webull yet, though? Oh, gosh, James. You're scaring me, man. Not yet. I'll be cashing out soon because I have the call options expiring Friday, so I'll have to cash out. I don't have the funds, unfortunately, to purchase those shares. So we'll see how this is going to go. This could be a complete mess, but we will see. SNDL is falling. Oh boy, Sundial. Okay, well, that's what's happening. I mean, look at this. This is a lot. This is a huge 200. I don't even know who owns this many orders. This is crazy. Oh yeah, it's plummeting pretty hard. Well, we will see what happens. Here's the deal. Still up 7% in the after hours. So hopefully this will recover a little bit and sit strong and continue to go up. So we will have to see. Yeah, we will absolutely have to see. Let's take a look. Let's see what else we have going on. I'm gonna cash out of Fidelity as soon as AMC hits. Dang. What app or program? Hey Danny, this is Webull version 4.0 for the desktop. It's basically like a desktop version. From my understanding, you can also use it in the browser. I just figure I'll download it for the desktop. It's pretty great. I do have a link in the description if you want to use it. If you use my link and deposit $100, you do get 2 free stocks. I get a free stock, so pretty cool. Thanks for the question. Insight Ape Strong together. I love it. I love it. So yeah, we have a few things going on. So Sundial, hey look, Sundial bounced back a little bit. So hey, don't give up on your Sundial just yet. All right. If you're bullish on it, stay bullish. Or I can't tell you what to do, but stay true to your convictions if you would like to. A little tricky, guys. Okay, so it looks like that buy wall on AMC is getting ate up. It's almost gone. So hopefully we'll power through that, eat these other little ones up at 1405 and 1408, and then it's on to 1410. We'll see what happens there. That could be huge. James, I don't dispute anything you say about Weeble. I just am concerned because I've not yet found anyone who has actually withdrawn yet. That's a great question, and I haven't thought about that. So it seems very easy. If you want to add some money, you go to your wallet, add the money, and pretty cool. So actually, I usually add it through the app because if you pull it up, the only thing I don't like about this, if you were to like try and open your account here, okay, I'm not gonna do that right now. But I had tried to add money to it, and it brought me to a browser version, which was kind of a pain. So there's that, but we'll see. Never give up, never surrender. The guy, the GUI, I noticed you, my friend. I appreciated your donation. Did you have another question from me, my friend? I would, if you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it. But I did appreciate your donation. And Ghost, I did Ghost as well. No worries, man. I appreciate it though. Let's take a look. Rocky, I have a $7.50 call expiring on the 26th. Better to sell or exercise to lower my average. I have 233 at $9.02. You know, hey, that's a great question. I think it really is going to depend on where we are and if you can actually afford to purchase the shares. If you can afford to purchase the shares, hey, that could be a great way. A lot of people are doing that to lower their average and their average cost. And I'm all for that. If you can lower your average cost by that way, then heck yeah, that could be great. But if you can't afford to buy the shares, or you're not planning on holding this for too long, or whatever it is, then you know maybe you could sell your contract. That's okay too. But whatever you think. Jack says it works fine. I have withdrawn money from Weeble, and look at that, without a hitch, no problem at all. Excellent. Scoop says I bought shares of AMC on Friday. Oh my gosh, I didn't even read that sentence right. I just kind of skipped around to whatever word I wanted to read. I bought some shares of AMC and GME just for fun. But if the call options on Friday get filled, I hope it can bounce to 250. Man, that'd be crazy. And that's what people are speculating. People are thinking that with what's happening on Friday, as long as these call options expire in the money, that's going to set us up for a squeeze. And as long as those options expire in the money, the theory is it's going to keep stepping until we have a full-on squeeze, and that is when we will hit the moon, AMC to 2K, and we'll we'll all be driving our Lambos, we'll all go to an AMC on our jetpacks, and we'll hang out there. That's what we're looking for. That's exactly what we're looking for. It'll be fantastic, fan-freaking-tastic. Awesome. And I'm going to be here every day, guys. I'm going to be streaming every single day. Well, for the next 3 days, I suppose, at the very least. Or next 2 days, I guess, because today's already up. But I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, like Thursday and Friday, basically all day. So I would love love the support. Make sure you're subscribed. Don't miss out. And I'm going to try to get it on Trace Trades. If anybody has a hookup, I would love to chat with him. He's been shouting me out, so maybe he really does like me. So we'll see. The guy. That's how you say your name, right? The guy. The GUI, the guy. Well, we'll see. Can you verify the DTCC ruling being in effect? There's a Reddit post, but I'm not sure if the poster is correct in it being effective immediately. Look, actually, that's a great point. You know, we did see that this is Hey It's Pixel, who we all know is a very renowned Redditor. I'm not sure if they're a mod or anything, but they're actually a pretty big deal in the subreddit as a user goes. But let me see here. Federal release, and it did say here, it said immediately, effective. I saw effective immediately or something. Let me see if I can control F. It says in effect immediately, yeah. I'm sure it's in here somewhere where it says immediately, effective immediately. Oh, they miss. SEC approval, federal release, March 16th. Yeah. From my understanding, this is totally legit. Okay, it's like it's good to go. Tommy with the $20 super chat. Are you kidding me, man? You freaking kidding me? You're here with me all day, and then the super chat. Insane, dude. I appreciate it. Water. I really appreciate it. Need some lip balm, guys. I need lip balm. I need something to soothe my throat. I need some hydration. I am pushing through. Immediately upon filing, but they're still taking comments or something. You know, I everyone came in and they were really telling me that it needs to. That it was. Then again, you know, I know I'm taking everybody's word for it, but let me see if I see anything in here really quick. This is the upon filing. So, and let me see if it was filed. This is a good question, my friend. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research if anybody has like a good little snippet of here that I can look at, just to confirm. It seems a pretty good consensus that it has been approved, and but I do appreciate you wanting us to fact check it, and unfortunately, I don't see any. You know, he says, or this person says immediately, and I don't have any reason to doubt them. But I do appreciate. I do like to fact check things. So I'm not sure how I can do that. But if anyone has a thing, just let me know. Jamie, just drop your Venmo or PayPal address. Don't even have to respond to my other comment. Oh, Jamie, what's up, man? What did I missed you, buddy? I don't think I have any of those. I'm gonna have to make one. I guess. People want this stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll do but I don't know what I would do. Oh, we'll have to talk about this later, because you know, if you guys, people have been asking me for Patreon, PayPal, Venmo, all this stuff, and I don't know anything about anything. So I'm gonna have to figure out what kind of value I can give. I don't just want to. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's just a little weird to me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm new. No worries. Let's take a look. Yes, finally, I did see the Form 4 SEC filing. The AMC CEO and CFO bought shares on, I think it was 3. Okay, I guess it was 3/15. They have 2 business days to file. And so yes, guys. So AMC, more catalysts. And remember, I thought that they were going to release some kind of catalyst, some kind of information. We know that. California opening up their theaters and stuff. Guys, this is the kind of stuff AMC I'm telling you, they know that the squeeze is here. They know that it's coming. I think they mentioned it in one of their reports somewhere. But like, it was called like the squeeze in quotation. So huge stuff, guys. We just need to continue to hold, or in my opinion, I'm going to continue to hold, and we'll see what's going on. Yeah, Diamond, everyone's saying that it starts tomorrow, but I wouldn't mind if someone knew exactly like where it says. Like, for example, here it does say effective upon filing. Now, is this the file? Is this filing automatically? This rule has been on the table for some time and took effect today because it was filed today. Here we go. It's right in front of me. Thus it said it's new. Okay, so it was filed today. And I guess this means, official, I guess this means it was filed today if it's in this column. Because if you go to their official website, actually we can click it right here. So if we go here, we can take a look and we can see here. You see how some things like aren't filed? So I think that's how it works. I might be wrong. But because this was blank before, I believe, or maybe I'm confused. We'll have to take a look. Sorry, I'm not more concrete on that one. Oh my gosh. Webull. Great. Today. Yeah, okay. Seems pretty understand. Insight. We want OnlyFans. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Boy, oh boy. That could be quite interesting. Yesterday. Chair OnlyFans. You guys are crazy, man. Chair OnlyFans. You guys like the chair? You guys are so silly, man. Bitcoin looking good after hours. Is it? Let's take a look. BTC 58. Man, I wonder if they're gonna go back to 60 soon. They had a rough day today, but they really recovered. And I wonder if these guys are gonna recover or have a nicer day tomorrow and stuff. Because remember, these Bitcoin miners, they follow Bitcoin. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be super interesting. Michael says 100% right, hold. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm personally going to hold. I always say, and I think I have to say it as a disclaimer, take care of yourself, feed your family, take care of everybody, okay? You're number one. And if you can hold, hey, do what you like to do. That sounds great. What would you say? So Danny says, what would you say is the difference between Webull and Robinhood? First of all, I'm not afraid to say it. I freaking loved Robinhood. What a platform. So easy, so user-friendly. So, especially if you're new. Great platform for new traders. Now, if you want to step a little bit outside of your comfort zone, you want to advance to maybe level 2 or something, then I think Webull gives you a great opportunity to advance. Now, if you're in Robinhood, just be careful. Like, we know what they did last time, and it really screwed a lot of people over, which is why a lot of people changed, and they messed themselves up. They're trying to do an IPO, and we'll see how that works out for them. I don't know if it's going to work out too well. I do not think it's going to work out too well for them. Did you see AMC tweet with? I did not see the AMC tweet with the cryptic Amazon message method. Twitter. I think it's AMC Theaters. I think this is their official, right? Let's go to the line last. Mobile ordering. No, I'm not sure which one is their cryptic. Maybe I'm not smart enough. I'm not sure which one. Taking a look. Yeah, that's a great point. Diamond says Webull doesn't steal your money or screw you. So not yet, but hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, man, dang Robinhood gets me every time. Gets me every time. Chris says, I was watching Trey's live cast today. I'm pretty sure he was unable to find any real facts mentioning the DTCC rule. I don't know about that. I mean, looking at the rule here, this is the official website. You can kind of take a look at the rule and click into it. Now, granted, I guess I was only reading the explanation because this lingo is so annoying. But that's a great point. Thank you for bringing that up because you're right. I just did that. Just kind of reading that. Let's see here. Oh, do some. You like that, Jamie? Oh, I hit my hat. You like that? Jamie says, "Appreciate you grinding all day, man." I stay in my word when these riot calls print. Hey, no need to, man. I'm just happy you're hanging out. I'm happy you're having a good time, and I appreciate you being here, honestly. So don't worry about it. Ride is moving to $100 a share. Man, you think Ride's going to print like that? That'd be wild. Honestly, with the movement that Bitcoin has been having, I wouldn't be surprised to see it really just take off. I wouldn't. Look at Mara. I mean, guys, we looked at this earlier. I really like this one. Look at Mara right here. Insane. Just and look at it on the 6 month. Look at this movement. Insane. It's gonna print, guys. Well, probably. Let's see. I've heard of problems with people transferring brokerages from Robinhood. I mean, I'm sure. Remember, if you're transferring out, they probably don't care too much. They're just trying to get you out of it. Where is the merch? I don't have any merch, guys. I went to where did I go? I went to like Lids, and I had this stuff made. I had the hat made at Lids, and then I found like a little print store, and they kind of just printed it on the shirt. It's kind of cheap. I'm thinking about doing merch, but I don't think I'm there just yet. But if I get there, I'm already trying to experiment just in case I do get there, because I want to give you guys good quality. I don't want to just give you guys some cheap stuff. So I want it to be like nice, decent quality, not just one of those. What are those cheap shirts that you get that are just like super uncomfortable and they don't fit right and they look crazy? I'm not trying to give like cheap stuff. So that's that. But I'll work on that. Money Boy, do you make more options buying options or make more money buying options or shares? Options can make you a lot of money. You can leverage your money pretty well with options. Now, there are a few different things. I think Investopedia has a good article on options, but that I would recommend checking out. It might be Investopedia, or it might be Investopedia, or it might be, who's the other one? It might be some article. I basically just look. I think you can Google like if you make more money trading options or shares, and it runs through a few different examples. There are a few different metrics that you can look at, like such as implied volatility, or IV, that will also determine that. But options are absolutely great. You can really leverage your money very, very well. But keep in mind, you can lose all that money that you put in also. So keep that in mind also. But great question. A lot of questions about options. I might have to make a video on it because I do get a lot of questions about options. So maybe I'll make some kind of video. I'll figure it out. We'll see. Real status. AMC is going to skyrocket. I'm counting on it. Hovering around that $14 mark. Hopefully it continues to stay around there and it goes up, you know. That could be so great. Brief. AMC theaters to have 98% of its US locations open by beginning of Friday, March 19th. What do you know? These news catalysts that will continue to come out. Insane. I love it, and I like the stock. What can I say? Chris, 236 peeps watching, only 102 likes. Come on, folks. That's all right. It is what it is. I just appreciate you guys watching. If you do want to give me a thumbs up, cool. I appreciate it. And if you want, make sure you stick around, guys. I'm going to be streaming a lot, and I'd love to have you guys hanging out with me. That'd be fantastic. Give yourself at least 6 months before you play with options, is what Jamie says. So yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, then you do some research, see how it works. And remember, you don't have to do anything crazy with options. You can find a stock that's super cheap, selling some cheap options. Like for example, if you want to practice with options, you can practice with some of this stuff. Like this one right here. Granted, the chances of this going in the money at the $5 strike probably isn't so good, but at the $2.50 strike, you can see about purchasing of these calls, and you can see. I don't know why this isn't working for me. Do these guys not have options? Why didn't it say the price? Where's the price? Anyways, you can find a cheap stock and try playing some options, and just make sure that whenever you do it, it says this is what it's going to cost. This is your maximum loss. So you can play an option and test it out for $5. Not that big a deal. But your max profit is unlimited. Granted, I would not recommend I don't know if I can recommend, but I would not recommend probably buying this $7.50 strike price, because you will probably lose every single penny unless this magically goes up several hundred% in a day, which is unlikely by Friday. So, but you can see these things and you can try messing around with it. Maybe this will This will do that. Actually, hey, How? That's an excellent question. Can you do options with paper trading? I haven't tried paper trading. That is an excellent question. If anyone tries that, please let me know because I think that would be so great. If anyone doesn't know, paper trading is a very unique feature that Webull has that I'm so impressed with. I haven't tried it yet, but you can essentially do like I think they give you like $1 million or something. Fake money. It's all fake stocks, fake money, fake everything. And or I don't know how much of it is. Maybe the stocks are real based on historical things or something. Who knows? But from my understanding, you can. It's like fake money. You can practice trading, and I'm sure you can probably practice technical setups and pretty cool stuff like that. So that could be super cool. Thank you for that reminder. How that was a great suggestion. But hopefully you can. Somebody's saying you can't. Can I try right now? Sure, why not? I probably can try right now, right? I don't know why I'm just talking day traders. Let's see if day traders has anything. Oh gosh, what is happening? Everything looks crazy. Oh gosh. Okay, I don't know. Sorry guys, I got scared. Paper hands. Paper hands. Let me know if anyone does that. Oh, okay, here we go. Thanks, Scoop. Fake money, real prices, real time. Hey, that's even better. That's like that's really great actually. That's fantastic. Maybe I'll try it again in a second. Let me take a look. There's a lot of news surrounding the witching hour coincidence. Michael, I think that's just what's going to happen. This witching hour, a lot of people have been talking about it. This witching hour is going to be, oh, no options tab. Okay, thanks, Insight. Yeah, I didn't see it either. So a lot of people are talking about the quadruple witching. Remember, quadruple witching is actually kind of a big deal for everyone, whether you're a retail investor, you're a hedge fund, whatever it is, because there's a lot of volatility that happens. There's a lot of crazy things. Remember, options, index options, futures, index futures all expire on the 19th, on Friday. So it's people think that so there's a possibility for a lot of volatility. Volatility doesn't mean it's going up, it's going down, anything like that. It's just gonna be volatile. So take that for what it is. New DTCC rule is out, and holy smokes, guys, that is the biggest game changer that we could have. Oh my gosh, it's insane. So that could be so huge. That could be really, really big. Eric says paper trading is a good way to teach your kids about stocks. If you have kids, hey, that's a good idea too. Very, very cool. I guess it depends on their age, huh? We can expect some craziness in the following weeks. In the following week after witching, or weeks, should I say? Yeah, I think it'll continue to get crazy, especially if these options expire in the money for AMC and GameStop. These options, guys, could continue to play. Like I said, if you watch Trade's stream whenever he was interviewing the guy with the argument of AMC to 2000, which was very interesting. I highly recommend watching that if you have the time. It was long though. It was over an hour, I think. So if you watch that, then it's crazy. What they're saying, but essentially what he's theorizing is that this is going to be the base, and it's going to continue to go up after it hits this price. So holy smokes, it's going to be insane to take a look at. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I've been chugging too much water, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna leave you guys with actually I had this commission just for the stream. Check this out. You ready for this? I made this just for the stream, and I will be right back. All right, and I'm back. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Came for the show, stayed for the kitty. Yeah, I had that commission. I thought that was so freaking cool. I was like, let's go. Are you kidding me? So a little idea I had. Let's see what I missed in the chat for a second, and we'll see what's going on with these stocks. Good stuff. Quadruple witching is coming. Absolutely. It's going to be great. Let's see what we have. Oh, you guys. Man, you guys really like that kitty, huh? Oh, my gosh. That was so funny. Scoop, can you shorten the DTCC rules? It's confusing for me. Essentially, the easiest way to think about it is these guys are going to have to they're going to have like a margin call. These guys are going to have to cover essentially whenever the DTCC is telling them to, okay? And I don't know how they're going to determine whether they're required to. My understanding is if they're at risk or something, then they're going to be forced to cover, something like that, something around there. But just know that it means very, very good things. Obviously, there's going to be intricacies and maybe there are ways to get around it. But this is the step in the right direction, and they went. You guys are so funny with the chair thing, man. I don't understand. And so yes, so just think of it as, it's a good thing, and to continue to, for the squeeze, it's great. It's going to force these people to cover, and it's going to force them. Hopefully, they have to look at their books, and they're gonna make them cover their positions, because that's exactly what we would need. Okay. And remember, they're going to be forced to cover. If they don't cover, then it's going to be very bad. I'm sure there will be consequences. It's been hitting 14 all day. I know we're hovering around this $14 mark right here. Looks like we did clear up some of the huge buy wall or sell walls. I mean, so hopefully we'll just continue to get that taken care of. That'd be fantastic. That would be fantastic. But if it doesn't drop, it's goodbye. I think AMC will plateau soon. Jamie's been on a plateau for a week now. Good question. Good point. Who knows? I mean, let's take a look at the charts. Let's look at the 5-day charts again. So, I mean, AMC kind of been trading sideways. I'm ready for some. I mean, I guess we did have that update, the update over on Monday, so not bad at all. Kind of trading sideways. So up in the after hours, I'm loving this. I'm really hoping that it rallies tomorrow and then even higher on Friday. That is really what I'm hoping for. Am I right? Who knows? Am I wrong? Who knows? But a man can dream. That's what I'll say. So looking good. Kevin's price average, 1219, not bad. If we apes on Earth would be Martian. If we're apes on oh man, I don't know, Alfonso, you're messing with my head here. He says, if we're apes on Earth, would we be Martians on Mars? Boy, oh boy. Okay. So anyways, let's take a look here. Let's see what's going on. What are you sitting on? How much AMC and GME? So I don't have any shares of GameStop. I'm not gonna pretend like I do. I'm sure there are some people that buy one share and they're like, oh, GameStop to the moon, and they're all crazy about it. But I've been in AMC for a long time. I actually, just so people know, I don't mind being transparent with this. I've been in AMC since I think December or maybe early January. I got in a long time ago. I basically was so bullish on AMC. I sold out of every single one of my other positions, and I picked some stocks that I really, really liked, and I put all my money in there. The lion's share of it, the huge majority of it, went all into AMC. And in fact, I was so bullish on AMC, I only bought AMC call options that were out of the money and with a strike price of $2.50. So I got in whenever it was like $2 or something. And so, and I put a lot of money in there. So as you can imagine, I'm sitting pretty nicely, and just, I don't know, I got lucky, and I got kind of caught up in all the squeeze stuff and everything weird going on, and now I'm like living in it. So it's pretty great. I'm loving it. And that's kind of my that's my story. It was wild. So now I did purchase some shares. I do have, I don't know how many shares, probably a couple hundred, but or I have to see how many. No, I have a couple thousand. I have a lot of shares. Now that I just thought about that, I have it in several different accounts, so I'll just have to kind of add them all up. But yeah. Hey, no problem for the answer, man. I just want to be transparent. I have no mind. I don't mind at all. Just being super honest with you guys and just letting you know what's up. I have no problem at all. All right, Hebo, thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. We will catch you later. We will catch you later, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. All right, no worries. All good. 300 seconds. Okay, we'll see if that slows somebody down. Anyways. No worries. I bought GME and I was a little scared. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. It can be a little scary. Yeah, don't worry about that Hebo guy, guys. Don't even pay them any attention. No worries. So, anyways, what was I saying? GME a little scared. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. It is a little scary, and maybe that's why I didn't buy it. Maybe I was scared, and it was crazy. It was funny. I remember the first time I was running up, it was at $80, and I'm like, I remember like it was yesterday. I was playing Valorant, and I was in the chat, and I said, any diamond hands in here? And the guy and they were like, my whole team, they all loved the stock, and I was like, holy smokes! And so I was like, can you guys believe it's at $80? And they said, buy it up, man. They said it's gonna go even higher, and I said, I don't think it's gonna go any higher. And they said, do you think it's going to go to, did you think it was going to go to $80? Did you think it was going to go to $80? And I was like, well, no. And they go, exactly. And I was like, holy smokes, dude, these guys are right. And it's going to go higher. And even then, I was so scared. And it just kept going up and going up and going up. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I could not believe it. So I missed out. Several times. Like I almost bought in when it was at $2, but I didn't like their 5-year history. And it's just crazy, like the opportunities you miss out on. I also almost bought a whole Bitcoin when it was $4,000 at the beginning of the year. But, I can talk about my misses all day long. And, I'm sure we all could. All of the things that we were seriously considering and what we missed out on by just a hair. And, I mean, I think I had like GameStop in my cart whenever it was $2. And I was like, I don't want this. And who would have thought? So funny. I need to get a Valorant game and ask. I need to get in a Valorant game and ask for advice. That'd be pretty fun. Maybe we could have like a community day or something. We'd play some games. I don't know what we would play with all of us. We'd have to play that Slither.io or whatever. We could all be in like, I don't know if we can all be in a room. That'd be so funny. And we'll do like a giveaway. One who has the most, whoever wins or whatever gets something. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. Not too late, bro, to jump into GameStop. All my money is tied up in AMC. I don't know. If AMC dropped to $5, I always say this, I would be looking around for like something. I would 1,000% buy something. But I don't have any money, so I would have to like find some money. Maybe I'll take your guys' super chats, and I'll just like each super chat is a share or something. That'd be crazy. Yeah, trade facts, not emotions. Emotions take over. Apes make bad decisions and lose tendies. Yeah, a lot of tendies lost there, but AMC, I'm doing pretty well. So a lot of tendies gained also. Hoping for some big stuff. I had 200 shares of GME, sold at 100. Sold 100 at 147, holding 100 till I land on Mars. Okay, I gotcha. What rank are you? Oh, I'm not even good, dude. I'm like gold or something. I'm really not good. Not good at all at Valorant, so don't worry about that. Bro, what a day for AMC. Hey, AMC, not doing too bad. Realistically, oh wait, where am I? This is the wrong one. Yeah, hey, not bad at all. I'll take 4% on the day, any day. Remember, 4% adding up. Here, use this Diamondback hand. I love it so much. Thank you so much. AMC, you know what I mean? I appreciate the super chat. We're gonna get some shares of AMC, and we're gonna get this going. We're gonna make some tendies. Okay. Want to buy a Riot Call with me this Friday or next week? I don't know who wants to buy a Riot Call. I'm sure there's a lot of attendees to be had there. I am, how do you say, chicken? And holy smoke, look at this run, dude. You had a good day. Yeah, you had a good day. I'm sure you're sitting pretty. I'm sure you're high on life right now. Hopefully this continues to run for you, my friend, by Friday, and you get some nice tendies. I have 175 AMC and 3 GME. Hey, love it, man. Love it. Guys, whenever you're letting me know how many shares you have, let me know your prices. I love to see these prices. Some people have like crazy low like average cost, and it's like, what the heck? How did you guys do this? When did you get in? So I love to see it. Your thoughts on TSNPD moving also a ticker? Let's see what we've got, Diamond. TSNPD. Humble. Also had a ticker change to Humble. Oh, interesting. Let's take a look. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's start with the profile. What do they do? The company provides payment methods and financial products for consumers and merchants. I like that. The company's product lines at the Humble are the Humble mobile app, Humble Marketplace, Humble Financial, which are being architected to work across one Humble platform for consumers, freelancers, and merchants. Humble mobile app and web platform delivers global transactions by integrating multiple currencies, payment methods. And so I really like this kind of stuff. My only concern is like the saturation for this. If they're going after a specific niche market, like for example, if they were going after like the THC and CBD and all this stuff, like that could be a great little niche. But right now there's Square, there's this and that. If unless they have like a super competitive advantage, what's their differentiator? If they have a differentiator, which is like, hey, we're the cheapest whenever it comes to your things, we're the most reliable, this and that could be great. But it's a little tricky to see what they're doing, So obviously, if you're looking at the company, just make sure you know the answer to those questions. And if you can answer me those questions and you're proud to answer them and say, you know what, they're better than Square for this reason, better than these guys, better than like Shopify, better than this, then you may have something there, okay? Profit is, they went kind of down here. Oh, wait. Why does it say 2013? Okay, kind of weird. We'll ignore that for a second. No institution, no recent news. Okay, so we'll see with that stuff. Make sure you're doing your research though. Let's look at the six. Holy smokes, blew me away. These guys blew up. Jeez. 230 from 23 cents back in January. My gosh. All the way to $6, back down to 3. So a bit of a retracement, of course, as expected, especially with this fast of a run. And huge gap up. What a day. That wasn't even too far along. That wasn't even that long ago. Great day for them. Wow. And kind of consolidating. So I'm just a little weary. I'd make sure you found a bottom here. I'm not sure if you're already in, but depending on the answer to those questions, they could be really great. Just make sure. Oh, they did a 10-to-1 split. Okay, makes sense. So that would be the point for the gap up, coming down a little bit. So it gets a little tricky. Those splits, man. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. So I just be a little. Just be a little careful, but could be great, as long as, they're in a lot of different things. If they're really going to be a one-stop shop for a platform, if they can hold some kind of industry or something, like here, like consumers, freelancers, merchants, if it's super easy, like a Shopify, there's a lot of market to be had there, especially if they can steal a little bit away from Shopify. So late to the game. No AMC, just GME. Well, positions, guys. I want to know your positions. I love the positions. $6K on GME calls last week. Dang, and now down. $5K on GME calls this week. Riot is saving me. Jamie, are you making that much money on these Riot calls? Like, how much money are you making on these Riot calls, man? He's still not too late for. It's still not too late for AMC. How? That's what Hal's saying. How? I agree with you, my friend. I don't think it is too late for AMC. AMC may just be getting started. And we'll see if this continues, guys. If you're new here, guys, I've been comparing this to the Tesla run, and from my understanding, we have a better technical setup than what Tesla had, and the only thing is it took a while. So as long as we can continue this momentum, look, this took 8 months for it to go from $70 to $900. Okay, so just kind of holding, and it staggers. There's going to be you're gonna up and down, but it'll consolidate. It consolidated, traded sideways. It actually went down and then traded sideways for 2 months. Okay, so important to just make sure you're doing your stuff, doing your homework, staying true to your convictions. Holy smokes, TFG TV. Over 3,000 shares of AMC, average of $6.50. You are sitting so pretty right now. See, it's easy whenever you have a position like TFG or even myself, where you can kind of be okay with the ups and downs. As long as you're up a little bit, you're still sitting pretty. That's why it's so important to average down. In my opinion, it's so important to average down when you can, so that whenever you guys have these dips and these rips, oh my gosh, that was a trade line. Whenever you guys have these dips, you will be okay, and you will not be so scared watching it and thinking, should I sell out? Because that's where you have those paper hands and you miss out on big opportunities. Okay. Everybody making money on calls. Michael, if you play them right, my friend, you can make a lot of money on those calls without that much capital. So that's why I really like it, because I would not have been able to purchase into my positions the way I wanted to if I didn't purchase those calls. I was able to buy a lot more just by purchasing those calls. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. Thoughts on SOS? Let's take a look at SOS. SOS had a good day today, didn't they? Up, yeah, almost 10% on the day. Up through additional 3% in after hours. So not bad at all. Let's take a look at the 1 month here. So kind of looks like they found a bottom. Hopefully they're going to level off. As we know, there was a little market correction, and it hopefully continues to correct. So and it looks like we may actually have a level of support here. Let me take a look and see if I can draw a good trend line that I like. We have it. Oh my gosh, look at this solid level of support. So many touch points here, guys. So many. So let's see if I can continue drawing this actually up into this here. See if we can get a squeeze down action. I don't mind that. Okay. So we can get a little squeeze down. So this could be in a great little place for SOS, okay? I think I do have a position in SOS. It's sad that I can't remember that. But yeah, this is a great little setup. They could be in a good spot. Diamond hands, baby. I love it. Let me see. What do you want to know? My name says. Oh, by the way, speaking of names, my name is Corey. Just for those of you who don't know, I know Trey Strays and everybody is lucky because they can just say their name. But Corey, Cory. Just in case anybody's curious. Michael, I absolutely love Sens. Well, we'll get to Sens in a second. I'm passionate about it. Let me read this chat by why do you want to know my name? Says I started out at down 67% on GME, up to 150%. I think, and now sitting at 68%. Through whatever happens, diamond hands, and that's the way it goes. I have 5 riot calls. Bought my first one at $700 last week. It went all the way up. All the way down to 58 this week. Holy smokes. I kept doubling down, ended up paying $1,200 for 5 calls. Huh, not bad. That's how much you got paid? $1,200 off the $700? Or I got kind of confused there. Just kept holding. Man, that was a bold move, man. And look at that. Oh man, nice job. Sens picked up today. Any thoughts? Hey, I like Sens. Sensionics had a good day too, up 8%, okay? And an additional, well, not even 0.5%. But anyways, I do like Sens. My only concern with Sens, and if you know about Sens, hopefully you know about the product, but essentially, if you don't know, they're continuous glucose monitoring system, or CGM system, and essentially what you do is you put it in your arm, and you can, and it has a thing, currently it lasts 90 days, okay? Which is pretty cool. And on top of that, there's an additional one that they're working on that is about to be potentially FDA approved. It is already approved in the UK, so I don't see why it wouldn't get approved here. That's going to last 180 days. And now these systems are more accurate. They have a phone app, or like, you know, they have an app on your phone. It vibrates if you don't have your phone with you. So cool stuff, very cool stuff. And it'll continue to go. So the only thing that I don't like about Sens is that you have to calibrate them, meaning you have to do 2 finger pricks a day. And you know, if you have diabetes and you have the other continuous glucose monitoring systems, their biggest competitors, from my understanding, you don't have to calibrate them with those 2 finger pricks a day. Now, if you go ahead and if you with a new one, the 180-day system, you only have to calibrate once a day. But even then, you still have to poke yourself once a day. And I don't know, it's rough. It's a tough one. I'm afraid about that. But even then, you don't have to steal much of the shares. Look up the other companies, their competitors, Dexcom, Abbott, and Medtronic. Those are all trading at over $100. If these guys can steal a little bit of the market share, these guys, remember, you just need them to go to like $6, and you'll be sitting pretty. So if they can steal a little bit of the market share, you'll be sitting very pretty. And that's my opinion. And they're relatively new, so hopefully they'll come up. Hopefully that FDA approval for the 180-day system will really put them on the map. And I am bullish on the stock. I do have a position. What's moving tomorrow? Hard to tell what's moving tomorrow. It's tricky. We are bullish on with the new DTCC rule that looks like it has been approved. We do have some big moves anticipated on. Let me clear some of these out so I can get back to business here and I'm not like lost. I'll leave all those. I'll leave right for you, Jamie. So we are anticipating big moves on AMC, that DTCC rule. These guys are sitting pretty nice, almost at $14 in the after hours. So I love it. I love it. I'm looking forward to seeing some big moves here. Okay, so why do you want to know my name? Says, best advice I have for trading: keep everything simple. Buy low, sell high, or buy high, sell higher, and vice versa. Don't confuse or complicate it. Have a system and a plan with a properly capitalized account. Know your rules, follow your rules, never break your rules, follow your rules. Emotion is not true. Wow, this is inspirational speech. I feel like I need to put on some music. Emotion is not trading. Emotion should result from successful trading. Never let emotion drive decisions. You will always lose in the end. Facts. Only pay attention to facts. Very interesting. Very interesting sentiment. I do like especially the rules part. I have rules. I don't like to chase the stock. Just things like that. Little rules like that you kind of develop over time. And whenever I break my rule of chasing a stock, I get burned. Okay, and I just got to make sure. Oh, Crack Rag, what's up, my friend? What's up? Welcome. Thanks for coming back, man. Any thoughts on FTS stocks like OCG or Imagir? No, I really don't have any, and I'm so sorry. I don't want to be rude or anything. I don't have any opinions on those. I don't have any. I don't even know if I can pull those up on here. Can I? I can take a look for you. OCG. Well, is that the right one? I thought it was a. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. Jamie says, I disagree with buying high and never buy high. With buying high, never buy high. Good point. And I guess that goes to my rule of chasing, don't chase. So interesting thought there. I love that you have a position on Sens. How about CTRM? I don't have a position on CTRM. I do like their business model. It's very easy to understand. And if you know anything about shipping, if you ever worked retail, or I worked in a call center for a little bit, and if you know, and it was just like for I don't think I'm allowed to say what it was, but it was clothing, and they sold like perfume and stuff. And it's very interesting because you learn that certain items are not allowed to be shipped via air. They can only go through the ground. Some items are not safe to ship from the air, like for altitude reasons, not safe for the pilots, a bunch of different reasons. So I don't think that a boat like shipping transportation is going away anytime soon. I do like it, so just make sure you're doing your research. I don't have a position, but it could be a good play. Thanks to you for the vids and the lives. Hey, no problem, man. It's so much fun. I appreciate everybody's support. I really do. If you're having a good time, be sure to drop a like. This is great. I'm probably gonna be on tomorrow and Friday. Okay, both days, probably all day. I would love some support. Love somebody to hang out with. It'll be a good time. I'm gonna try to get on Trey's trades. Everybody's hyping me up, so I don't know. I gotta shoot my shot. Happy St. Patty's Day. Oh my gosh, I've only said it like once or twice today. And I've been streaming all day since 30 minutes before open. Goodness. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Why do you want to know my name? They're defending themselves. Let's see. It's perfectly okay not to like buy higher or sell higher. I don't either. It is important to... what is important here is if you understand that you don't like it. If you don't like it, don't freaking trade it. It won't work. Okay, great. Follow your own rules, guys. Set some rules. If you don't have any rules, maybe I'll come up with some rules, and I'll be able to share them, my personal rules, and you guys can either choose to keep or leave them. That'd be pretty cool. I need a name for the community. If anyone, I'm still looking for a cool name for the community. If anybody has any cool ideas, my name is Corey, Cory. I don't know. Holy smokes, I'm 8 subscribers away from 2,100. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Gosh, what a day, what a day. C-Los, where's your beers, Corey? I got the good old agua right here. Will you rip beers with us Friday if stonks take off? I really don't drink alcohol, but I have some delicious water right here. Sorry, Tommy, if you're still here, my friend. I do like water though. Water is fantastic. Maybe I'll have like a milkshake. That'd be You know what? I'll order myself like a good milkshake. I'm like a lame square, guys. That's like as crazy as I get. That'd be fantastic though. We'll definitely do something funny. Saved by the Bell. Oh my gosh. What was his AMC target for Friday close? Friday close, I really didn't set a AMC target. My goal, I guess I kind of do have a target. My goal would be just to close in as many options as we can. The smallest goal being $15. If we close above that $15 strike price, I think that would be so fantastic for all of these 4.8 million shares that would expire in the money. I think that as long as... And I think that this number is going to continue to go up over today and tomorrow. I would love to see this number at the $50,000 or 50,000 options. So 50,000 options. Each option contract is 100 shares. So 50,000 times 100 is 5 million shares. That would be fantastic. Milkshakes. Love it. Nose beers and milkshakes. I don't know what that means, but it sounds scary. Will you start drinking alcohol? I don't know if I'm going to start drinking. It's been a long time since... a Discord. Yeah, yeah, what would we do in the Discord? I don't know. I just don't know about this stuff. If anybody has a recommendation or anything, feel free to just tweet it to me. I would love to hear you guys' recommendations. I want to do all this stuff, whatever you guys think you would use. I'd be happy to get. If you guys want a Discord, I don't know if I have to pay for it, but if I do, that's okay. Like I'm investing myself. I'm willing to do this. This is going to be a good time. James O'Leary, what do you think? OG Geck, $3 share, 33% monthly dividend. Holy smokes! Is it GECC? OG GECC? I don't even know. This one? Can I see if they have corporate actions, dividend? I don't know if this is the right one. But holy smokes, that dividend is a crazy good dividend. If you're bullish on the stock, that could be fantastic. One of the plays that I really liked, and they had a huge dividend. I can't remember what it was. But this is one of the plays that I really liked. Similar to IVR is another play that I really, really like. And so you look where they were trading. And so this is the kind of trade. So, and I'm going to give you guys this one for free. This is one of the plays that I really, really like. This play, look how they were trading pre-pandemic. Okay, you can clearly see when the pandemic was. So these are the kind of plays where you have to get in before the hype. Like these guys do real estate investment trust company, okay? And whenever everything went down, like, and people stopped working or the economy was shut down, these guys tanked. And but look, they're recovering. They're going to continue to recover. This is I feel a super safe play that is absolutely great. And I think they are offering a great dividend. I don't know. Maybe not the best dividend, but I thought, can I see dividends here? Dividend, yeah, isn't this, see, like, actually, I don't recall if this is in percentage or not, but yeah, this is one of the companies that I really like. Look, guys, they're going to continue to grow. A lot of people bought houses. These guys are just going to recover. But look, they're trading pretty solidly. Like for 3 years, they were trading at this $8, price. So, do you think they'll get back there? I think they will. And this is a play that I really, really like. I'll give it to you for free. I'll put it this way. If AMC moons, if it moons whenever, I would jump into this company 100%. So personal opinion. Yeah. Megalini, love the name. Will you exercise your AMC options? I don't have the money to purchase those options, unfortunately. I think I'll have to sell my contract. But I was trying to show people earlier on how to purchase the contract and kind of all that stuff. So, yeah, that was kind of my thing. DBs is free tendies. Yeah, I mean, guys, I was in a lot of dividend stocks, and they're great. Kevin O'Leary, aka Mr. Wonderful, he loves dividend stocks. He wants his stocks to pay him back. And if they're providing dividends, he feels like that they're doing good things and they're trying to get you in. Another thing I love about this play, about MFA, check this out. 73.63 institutional ownership with my best friends BlackRock and Vanguard, okay? There you have it. There you have it. Andrew says, never sell under pre-COVID price, AMC. Yeah. That can go for a lot of these stocks. Guys, these stocks are going to all-time highs now. So keep that in mind. Something to keep in mind. Absolutely something to keep in mind. Let's see what else we have here. I have IVR. Hey, I like IVR. IVR is very similar to MFA in my opinion. Just a different thing. What I liked about IVR though is look at the potential returns on this one. This is the one. The only reason I went to this one instead of MFA is because of this right here. These guys, I firmly believe that they're going to recover. But look where they are. These guys, imagine the returns on this kind of stock. I think this is a safe stock. Again, institutional ownership, 50%, a little less than MFA, but we got my boys, BlackRock and Vanguard, both in here, guys. This is huge. Like, these are the kind of stocks that people aren't talking about and no one's talking about. But guess what? Tell me you don't think that this has value. For years, they were trading at around, even if we go back, like, for years, they were trading, let's go up here. Okay, I'm gonna just give them the benefit of the doubt. For over 4 years, they were trading at least $11. You know what I mean? Like, these are some great plays that no one is actually talking about. And it's partially because people don't want to hear about this. People want to hear about AMC and people want to hear about GameStop. But what I want to be different is like, okay, after AMC and GameStop moon, whenever that is, what's next? Okay, you're a millionaire. What's next? How are you going to keep your millions? How are you going to turn that million into $1 billion? Something like that. But and that's why I like these kinds of stocks so much, because this is a lot of money. How you're right. We've come far, guys, and let's not forget about where we are with AMC. You know, we wanted 801 and we got 801, and now look at where we are. We are sitting pretty. It's time to just like keep it cool, keep it together, and continue to hold true to your convictions. Michael, you don't know how I do it. Red Bull, Monster, just water, my friend. Only water, exclusively. My throat does hurt. But you guys give me a lot of energy. My throat is hurting. I'm probably going to head out in just a little bit, but man, it's so much fun hanging out with you guys. It's hard. You guys give me energy and just keep me going. Crown and Coke, can you imagine? Oh my gosh. I'm 49 and don't have a lot of time, but my question is, what stocks should I put my Roth IRA in? You know, that's a great question. I think Kevin O'Leary also said no single... he had two different formulas. He said no stock should have more than 3% in your portfolio. He also said no industry should have more than... I can't remember the percentage in your portfolio, maybe like 25% or 10% or whatever it was. So he likes to diversify in let me go back to IVR for you, but he likes to diversify in two different ways about the percentage of each company and the, look at the 5-day, the percentage of each company as well as the, I forgot it. The sectors, the different industries. Okay. So super important to keep in mind. So that those are great things. Now, I would love, Kevin, I'm trying to think, because stocks with Bruce, whether you like him or not, he does a thing where, well, man, he charges a lot. I think he charges like $400 for like an hour of his time or something to chat with them. And I would love to do something like, I don't know if I would even charge, but I'd love to like sit down and give you some of my plays, man, and let you make almost like, well, I don't know. I have a few plays, you know, follow along and watch me, but I have some great ideas, man. There's some good things that you can look at. Like, I feel like these are safe plays, super safe plays, you know, and are you going to make $1 million or, you know, are you going to make 100% in 2 months? No, absolutely not. But will you make, you know, possibly 100% in a year or something? It seems like it, very possible. So, you know, or stocks with Bruce, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Anyways, you know, there's some plays that you can make that aren't AMC, that aren't going to make you a millionaire overnight. But you know what? There's, in my opinion, there's safe plays that are going to keep you having money. And Kevin, I'm so glad that you mentioned that because, you know, guys, whenever you're 40 plus or whatever, you don't want to be making these crazy plays. You know, maybe with a small part of your portfolio, but you know, you want to make sure that you're secure and that you're going to be able to retire properly, because if we had a crash like COVID and you're in like all these stocks that haven't recovered yet, you're going to be in trouble. So that's why you need to make sure you're well diversified and you're doing well. And if you're not sure where to go, I mean, the S&P 500, there's a bunch of NASDAQ, you know, all these big kind of stocks, you know, like these big things that you hear about, they have good growth at a good rate, and you can get in there. So. Yeah, Silos. And remember, we're in a. He said, or they said, I made 50% in 2 months. And yeah, in this kind of market, we're very lucky. Everything with this crash, I actually happen to remember that in the 1 year, this stock, whenever it tanked, one day it tanked here to 32 cents, and then the next day it jumped to $1.16. And I remember this, or whatever it jumped to, and I was like, I saw it at 32 cents, and I'm like, should I invest like every single penny in here? And I would have it went up like 300% the next day. And if I would have just, and I took the advice of two of my coworkers, which I shouldn't have done, and they said, no, don't jump in. But if I would have jumped in like I wanted to, I would have tripled I was going to YOLO it. I would have tripled my money, and I would have been at an even better place. So something to think about. And, you know, if you would invest it here at the very, very bottom of 32 cents, whenever it just completely tanked in one day, 32 cents, imagine, to $4, you know, guys, that gain is insane, to $4. So things to think about. Let's look at the 1 month here. Consistent growth, that's what we're looking for. Jojo, Corey, don't change when you become famous, please. Easy, no problem. I'm the same all the time. No worries at all. Corey, what just happened? Why is everybody saying this stuff all of a sudden? Different times, everyone's seeing all these gains now. $5. Number 5 was good day point. You seem like a good dude, but if you're making money trading, why charge traders that's helping you? Yeah. No, I'm not trying to, and don't take that the wrong way. Like I want to be able to do, but the problem is I can't have every single person like, I can't like, okay, let's say I wanted to spend all day with every single one of you, right? Unless there's only 5 people a day or whatever and I work full time and stuff, it'd be hard for me to meet with every single one of you and give you not advice, but some opinions, like Kevin, I'd be so happy to sit down with Kevin and chat about stuff, you know what I mean? But then, someone else is going to want to do, someone else is going to want to do it. And, it's going to take up a lot of time. And so I really have to see, unless I was doing this full time, like YouTube full time, then I'd be more than happy to just do it for free or whatever. But it really just depends, and who knows if I even have good predictions. So don't take me the wrong way, please. I'm just giving just spitting, thinking out loud. No big deal. Cayenne, when you make it big, please remain transparent. Unlike Uncle Bruce or Andrew. What did Andrew do? I haven't heard anything about this. I'm gonna send Trey a super about you tomorrow morning. Cayenne, I appreciate it. Yeah, I would love to hop on Trey. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning. We can collab. If he'll have me, I don't know. I'm not trying to bombard him or anything at all. Not at all. Oh, Bruce has videos about GameStop from last summer. Very, very interesting. Oh boy. Let me see. I'm getting lost. His backs are golden. Diamond hands, baby. I'm up 86% in 3 months. Name your community, Corey. I don't know what to name my community. I would love I'm not cool enough, I don't have my name is like weird. I mean, what am I gonna call you guys? Buyers, you know what I mean? That sounds like so icky, like I'm a hedge fund or something. Corey's crew. What's up, crew? Crewers, I almost said criers, which is a combination between crew and buyers. So that's what you'll get from me. So not the best content. So keep that in mind. I noticed the chair. Is it for sale, Michael? It's not for sale, man. It's not for sale. Super fan number 1, Diamond. I got a super fan. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, so funny. Daryl gets it. What did Daryl say? Bruce doesn't even trade. He's gonna rob a bank, stay at your house. You guys, man. You guys are too funny. You guys are crazy. Bye, guys. Oh, the bye, guys. The bye. I know, we have to include ladies, though. Bye. I want to be all-inclusive here. Bye. Man, it's sad because the bye, guys. I always say guys, and by the way, if I ever say guys, I'm just saying, like, general public. I know I say guys, and I feel bad every time I say it, but it's just Corey's chimps. Kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. Corey's chimps. But I don't want anyone to think like, I don't know. I overthink these things. I hear chimps, I think simps, or I think like simple-minded people or something. I don't know. But I do like the apes chimps, Corey's chimps. Maybe. More watchers. 150 now, but 10K later. Thanks, Bobby. I'm trying. Absolutely trying. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to call it here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, hanging out with me. I appreciate every single one of you. I am gonna be live tomorrow. I feel it's gonna be my debut on Trey's Trades. It's gonna be so much dang fun. It's gonna be a great time. So, hold on. Let me get this message really quick. So is IVR a buy? I just got here. Hey, personally, you make your own decision. I do have a position in IVR, is what I'll say. And the reason why is, take a look at the 1 year chart. Let's zoom out a little bit, and you can kind of see this is where they were pre-pandemic, and this is where they were. And keep in mind, this is all the way. This is 2019. look, for years, since I think 2016, they were trading around $15. So, you know, I personally, I do like this stock. I'm not going to tell you what to do, not to buy it, whatever. But this stock looks fantastic. This chart looks incredible to me. Oh yeah, let's close up on AMC and GME. And let's look at the 1 day. And let's see where we are in the after. Okay, so solid, guys. Absolutely solid. I like it. I will take it. Looks like we're up 4.15% on the day. 3% in after hours. Currently at $13.97. Almost at that $14 mark. $14, guys, is going to be tough. And if we can break through this, look, two sell walls right here at $14 and 1405, 1408. So gonna be a little bit of a battle, but we'll see what happens. I'm confident. All right. Hey, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I will be on tomorrow morning, so make sure you have those notifications turned on. I need some support. I need some love. So yeah. All right. I hate saying goodbye. You guys know I always hate saying goodbye. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you again so much for the support and just hanging out with me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.